want to make sure that I acknowledge the
Hold on, hold
sponsor of
on.
the
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do this. I do want to make sure that I run the sponsor up. So make sure that y'all tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Before we get started with the show, we absolutely want to acknowledge the sponsor of the show, Tiege Hanley. So without further ado, we're gonna run that Tiege Hanley ad, and then we're gonna come right back and we're gonna have the show. Let's get to it.
I want to make sure that I acknowledge the sponsor of the show, Tiege Hanley, because Tiege Hanley sent me this new pack. They sent me the new Tiege pack, so I just literally pulled the paper out, got it out of the mail, and I started going through it, and I got a little bit more excited than I should. You know what I'm saying? So they did send me the Tiege pack, and I don't even know what this is yet. So I'm assuming this is what you get when you first order your Tiege, and I don't know what this is. Oh, this is dope. This is absolutely dope. Is this a nail kit? Ladies, get this for the fellas. Fellas, don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. This is free. This just comes with it. 30% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Literally. Oh, snaps. I didn't know that they were sending it like this. Real talk. So this is the nail kit that they sending you. All right. So now you ain't looking like a dusty dusty. This is a free gift straight from Teach for the people that ordered the Teach. They got the small one for the little hands like mine's. They got the big joints for your toenails. And then they got the joints at the bottom too. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that's a little bit more crustier than usual. All right. So that's one of the free gifts that Teach got inside of the pack. And then what is this? Says squeeze a quarter size amount of Tiege Hanley body wash on the center of the wet bristles. Lather, scrub, rinse, and repeat for the perfectly satisfying wash every time. So that's inside of there also, right? Ooh, I can get my rubber ducky on right here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tiege for sending me that uncomplicated skincare for men. And then what we got in here? We got the actual Tiege pack, right? So this is the normal Tiege pack. But then they gave me the supersized joint for the people. They wanted me to show the people exactly what they got when they ordered that first Teach pack. When you're getting your 30% off your first order, and then you get your free gifts. You get two free gifts, and then the 20% off for life. So the 20% off for life is a new thing. And dang, I ain't even got my keys on me to open this up. Maybe I can use the little nail clipper thing. I ain't got to buy no nail clipper for my new joint downtown. And then you get all of the washes, all of the scrubs, all of the AM, the PMs, and all of that stuff. So you got the whole thing inside of there for you to make sure you take care of yourself. But you got to make sure you take care of it every day, right? We don't want to miss days. We don't want to be looking like dusty dusties. It does not absolve you from being able to make sure that you brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. It don't fix the teeth problem. Don't fix you ironing your clothes. Don't fix you being able to take care of your business. But it absolutely makes sure that your skin is phenomenal even when you go in between shaves. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tiege Hanley. We absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for continuing to hold us down. I might do an official Teach commercial, but I like just talking authentically to the people. I like giving the people the authentic look of what it is that you're dealing with, and I want you to hear from me personally. Because anybody can do that little pitch and they can make some little videos, but very few of us can actually speak to the products of exactly what it is that you're supposed to use. So yeah, Teach Hanley, 30% off your first order and then 20% off for life. That's the Anton Daniels pack, 20% off for life. Using any other Teach pack, make sure that you go ahead and let that go. And make sure you tap into the link it's in the description and take care of it. All right.
All right, y'all. So Slimmy is on deck, but Slimmy is getting a lineup. So as soon as Slimmy is done getting a lineup, he gonna go ahead and come on the live stream also. I got my girl Mika, who I'm expected to see in Houston. Quentin is now backing out. So before we get into the live stream,
Ah, shit.
let me preface this live stream by saying that this is free smoke. So anybody, and I mean absolutely anybody, I am not discriminating against anybody. It's a lot of people that got a lot of wild stuff to say, and I'm gonna say this. I'm a censor content as far as like we're gonna try to mind our words because um at least in the first part of the live stream, the first 15 minutes or so, we don't want to curse, right? So I'm gonna try to keep Quentin on task. I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep my own language right. Mika, we don't have to worry about her, so she's the queen of the show. But anybody, and I mean absolutely anybody, I don't care who you are. If anybody have a disagreement with me, and do not call up here to give me props. I'm not looking for the love. I get enough love from my chasers and my bag chasers and the people that show me love. And that's for any of us, right? If anybody got a disagreement with anybody that's on this stream, including myself, I'm not above reproach. And if you think you got something to expose me, if you think you got something that you want to have a smoke show with, if you think you got something that you got a disagreement, you got a gripe, you feeling some type of way, I don't want to keep hearing y'all talking under y'all breath or typing wild comments. Just say it up here. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to say it to my face. You can say it directly to me. I have no problem. I will not discriminate against anybody that got smoke. Anybody. I'm not ducking not one person on the face of this earth. Not one. So when y'all see these people after the day, after July 25th, 2024, if you see anybody that's feeling froggy and acting all tough and acting like they got something to say and they want to do their little videos and live streams, take them serious. None. No seriousness of them whatsoever. Just know that they the internet gangsters of the world. They just jealous. They feeling some type of way because they could have said it directly to me. I pull up on people's live streams all the time and say, if you got a problem with me, then let's have it out or we can kick it in person. I have no problems whatsoever. But I'm right here. I'm right here. If you have an opportunity to embarrass me, you should. If there's anybody out there that got some paperwork or can say something, see, I don't do rumors. I do direct conversations. Tell me what you think, and we can have a conversation, or I'm gonna meet you whatever type of energy that you have. If you got energy for me, then I'm gonna give you an opportunity to say it. All right. The first person that I got energy with is Quentin, because Quentin was sitting here talking about how he possibly is not gonna be he possibly not gonna be pulling up to the meetup, and I suspect that I got a reason why. But Quentin, can you explain to the people why you're not gonna be at the meetup this weekend?
I have personal things
Cap,
that.
cap.
What?
I believe that Quentin is getting addicted to NCAA football and that he wants to just play games on the weekend and he don't want to actually come and meet up with the people. But that's just my theory. Quentin, would you like to explain yourself?
No, there's like a plethora of things. Because that's why I went to go get a haircut because I fully intended on going. So I set my haircut for today. So I got a haircut and everything. And I was just like, everything just don't line up. Just I was just like, man, I was like, why am
Quentin,
I? I said, why am I like having anxiety about doing something I don't have to do? And then I was like, fuck it, I ain't going.
why do you have anxiety?
you don't know anything that's going on in
I know
my
I don't know
life.
anything, so tell me.
No, Anton, you know what I've been dealing with. It's that part of it is that,
Hmm.
and then part of it was just the logistics of stuff.
I
And
don't
then,
like it. I don't like it.
well, I was supposed to come in. I get in at 9:45 Friday night, and I was supposed to stay with Kim, but Kim was flying, and she's like, she don't get until 1:55 in the morning, and I'm like, where I'm gonna go for 4 hours?
If you listen, if you want help with logistics, and Time Dog got you, but it's no excuse.
so
It's
so
no,
then
it's no excuse. It's no excuses.
So
so
I was right
then
when
okay,
I
so then I
said
was
you'll
gonna
have
come in on Saturday morning, and she was like, "Well, I don't want to pick you up from the airport Saturday morning if I get in at 2 o'clock and then turn around and come get you at 8."
So you hinging your trip on a woman.
No, I just like those are my plans. Was always to stay with her. I could have did other stuff, like I could have got an Uber to the hotel, but by that time it was just too late and it was expensive as fuck. And I was like, fuck all
So y'all see how Quentin playing us, y'all? Y'all see how Quentin is playing us?
I
okay.
emailed Amika my spirit, so she'll put my spirit in her purse, and I'll be there in spirit.
So
What
Quentin
is
has
that?
sold us out at the last minute when it comes to the
What do
meetup,
you
y'all.
mean? I sold y'all
Quentin has
out?
sold us out at the last minute when it comes to the meetup. And I just wanted to make sure that I express what my gripe is with somebody on the internet. All right.
I think my social anxiety is probably you're right, Trill. That's part of it. Like I hate airport stuff.
Oh,
Like
Quentin.
I don't want to go to the airport. I don't want to take my shoes off. I don't want to sit by somebody on the plane. It's just like I hate like I hate it. I work for an airline and I can't tell you the last time I flew commercial. Like I fly private. And I ain't gotta fly
Quentin,
with no.
Quentin, Quentin. There is no excuses as to why you should not be kicking it with your people.
I'm sorry, like I don't mean to be bougie, but if I don't fly private, I don't get on a plane.
Listen, y'all, it don't matter what I fly. I'm coming and I'm kicking it with y'all in person in Houston in real life, and I will be there as promised, like I always am at every other meetup. I don't see nobody in the back right now. I had seen somebody that joined in the back, but then they quickly exited out. So again, anybody that wants to call in and you want to express your displeasure with me, you are more than welcome to do so, and I will bring you up here. I'm not gonna force you to be on camera. I'm gonna give you the option of whether or not you want to be on camera. If you just want to express your disgust with me or anybody else on a phone call, you have no excuse not to get it off your chest. Don't be feeling some type of way. Don't be jealous. Don't be getting mad. Don't ask me why I keep stunting and showing off. I'll tell you exactly why I stunt and show off to your face directly. I see nobody in the chat. Nobody is called in so far. Nobody. So again,
What made you do a smoke show?
because I always have allowed for people to be able to call up, but I feel like people make so many excuses as to why they can't express it to me. They express it around me. It be so. I like to directly address the people. I'm out and about every day. I'm in the streets regularly, and so I dodge no smoke from nobody. So I see one person in the back. Let me get him up here. Hold on one second.
Carla, you funny.
Give me a second. Is it Imagine Onward?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
What's going on? Imagine Onward. What's the word?
Uh, I don't have any beef with you. All I have to do is say, keep doing what you do. Keep doing your job as a winner and win, and keep letting the losers do their job as a loser and lose. Okay.
I
Um,
appreciate you, big dog. Thank you, my friend.
I ended up sending you a T-shirt in your PO box. I hope you like it.
When
Peace
did
and
you
blessings.
send? When did you send it?
I sent it like last month, so it should have been there by now.
Imagine
But I
Onward.
really do hope. Yes, sir.
What kind of shirt was it?
It was like the next $2 bill with Donald Trump's mugshot.
We'll have to look for it. We'll look for it. We got a bunch of packages that we still got to go through. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. Take care.
All right, big dog. Let me get one. I got somebody else coming up. Hold on. Is it Mr. Smith?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Mr. Smith? You got a what's your thoughts? What's going on?
Let me turn this down real quick. Can you hear me?
I can very clearly.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Um,
well. What's the word?
the other day you did a show with regards to that
Do you want to be? Hold
black.
on. Before we do this, do you want to be on camera or no?
No, I'm all right.
Okay, you don't have to be on camera. Go ahead.
Um, the other day you did a show
Can
with
you turn
regards to
down anything you got going on in the background? I just want to make sure that we clear because I see you got the TV on and stuff. I'm gonna mute you, Slimmy, until you come on. Go ahead, big dog.
yeah. You had a show the other day you was talking about black people always. It was your morning show. That's what it was. That
Uh,
black people always voting for Democrats all the time, and
okay.
you said that because we get it from our parents, and I respectfully disagree with that. We don't
Okay.
get it from our parents.
Well, hold
Uh,
on before we get into it. So, how old are you and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Ann Arbor. I'm 57 years old.
Okay, got you. All right, so go ahead.
I'm down the street from you.
Yeah. Shout out to the people and shout out to A2. All right, go ahead. So you saying that you disagree with the fact that we get it from our parents?
Yeah, we don't. I don't think the majority of us got it from our parents. I think some of us got it from our parents, but the majority of us got it from what we think about the Republican Party as a whole. We think that
Uh,
the Republican Party is a racist party. That's
how?
foremost.
How?
And that and the party is not meant for black people. It's all meant for white people, white old men, and and anybody who joins the Republican Party as a black person is nothing but a trinket.
So how is it racist? Explain to me how it's racist.
Well, I'm not. Well, what I'm saying is that you don't see any like Kamala, the vice president we got right now. She's a black woman. Barack Obama was the first black president. You
He
don't
didn't do he
see
didn't
any.
do shit for black people. What you talking about?
I'm not talking about whether he did something or not, but the thing is that he rose up the rank in the Democrat Party, but black people had no chance to. They know the Republican Party is not going to put a black man on the presidential platform. That's not going to happen.
What difference do it make how whether you black or not? What happened to we don't I don't care about identity politics. I care about the person that's going to do the best job. And so you said out of your mouth that if you are part of the Republican Party, it is a racist party. Tell me how.
But you're not going to move up the rank. That's what I'm saying.
So
They
you
pretty
not
much like,
so wait. So now you backtracking. You're not saying that it's a racist party. You saying that you're not gonna move up the ranks because you black.
well, you're not going to move up the rank because you're black. That's right. That's racist.
So that's what makes it racist because you not gonna move up the rank because you black.
Right.
Do you hear how crazy that sounds?
No, it's not crazy.
That's
It's just I
absolutely
got.
listen. This
Let's
is a public servant job that is supposed to be doing the thing that's in the best interest of all Americans. And so the goal is equal. That's what Martin Luther King advocated for. Even Malcolm X advocated for equal opportunity, even though it's separate but equal, right? And so if you really don't understand the Democratic Party and the history of it, then you'll say things like you saying. The Democratic Party is really the party of slavery. If you understand your history, it was the Republicans that freed the slaves. The Democrats were the ones that were enslaving black people. They were the ones that wanted to keep you in chains.
But
The
that all
mar-
changed that all changed in '64
it
when.
did no, it did not change because
Oh yes, it did. Hold on,
listen, hold on.
it did change. Hold on.
The very same principles, in that we are not going to give any group, which is exactly what the Liberal Party doing. They pick it and choose it depending on whatever it is that they can get a vote from. So they're gonna bring a bunch of migrants into the country. They're gonna create laws for the Asians. They're gonna make sure that they advocate for the alphabet community in order to keep a strong voter base. The Republican Party basically stands for we believe in the Constitution, we believe in the right to seek liberty and happiness, but we're not going to tell you what to do. What we don't want you to do is mess up the foundation of what we've established to be American, and that we don't want you pushing any agendas inside of our schools. That's what the Republican Party stands for. You have not explained in any way, shape, or form how the Republican Party is racist just because they handpicked a bunch of people in order to give you some identity politics while still continuing to do the same thing that they was doing before. Kamala Harris and Barack Obama being a representation of who you are while at the same time giving you the shit that actually ruins your families and your communities is the very definition of hide and seek and then real racism, because your cities is destroyed. Everything that you stand for, your schools is messed up, and you finally get somebody that get in the office and tell you the truth and saying, hey man, black community, y'all been fucked up for a long time. Y'all been messed up for a long time. Listen, as a matter of fact, I will be the first to tell you that Kamala Harris instituted some of the laws and she enforced some of the things that kept y'all locked up over there in California for the majority of what black people, for a lot of these black people's lives. If that's not the very definition of racism, I don't know what is. If they give you somebody that enslaves you just because they look like you saying that the party is racist, but they give you more opportunity for you to be able to feed your family. How does that make sense? See, this is the
Okay.
things that a lot of black people have been instilled in them, and you've been programmed. You've been programmed to think a certain way. Nobody is supposed to give you shit. The only thing you're supposed to have is the opportunity to be able to do what you want to do and feed your family. You
Well,
haven't
I didn't.
explained at all how the Republican Party is racist. All you doing is saying the same thing that our parents said, that you said that you disagree with me in the first place.
Well, let me explain to you. You're right. After slavery, black people was with the Republican Party, but that all changed in '64 when LBJ, Lyndon Johnson, signed the Voters' Right Act.
A known racist.
Hello, I can't hear you.
You have not told us how the Republican
Okay,
Party in
okay. Let me explain.
2024 is racist.
Okay, and '64 when the Civil Rights Bill was passed. Okay, that's when the blacks went from the Republican Party to the Democratic Party. There was a big shift. Now, at that time, Republicans did not want the Civil Rights Bill to be passed. They didn't want black people to vote. They didn't want black people to move out of the
And I'm gonna get to
thinking
everybody. I
that
see y'all in the back, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you.
they didn't want the black people that was in segregated area to move into their neighborhood. Until the Civil Rights Bill was passed,
Hold on,
that's
hold on
when.
one second. Hold on one second. Hey, Slimmy, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come up, big dog. All right. Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I say, you were right. Black people was with the Republican Party after the slavery, but it wasn't until '64 when Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Bill, and that the black people went over to the Democratic Party, and when those
How are
individuals.
the Republicans races in 2024? I don't want us
Well,
to waste time because
I'm getting.
we got a lot of people with a lot of smoke. So I want to understand how is the Republican Party races in 2024?
Okay, I'm getting to that. I'm just want to give you some history.
Okay.
Okay, so since then, uh, we always knew that the Republican Party never wanted to wanted black people to have civil rights. So as of today, we see that the Supreme Court, which is a racist court at this time, which is 6 justices,
It's
has
not.
did away with the Civil Rights Bill. Oh, there's no more Civil Rights Bill no more. All that
What do
cheating
you
that we
need in
done.
a civil rights bill? What do you need in a civil rights bill that allows that will prevent you from doing what you're already doing?
I mean, what they took away was the ability to protest for malpractice of voting rights act. Man, you
What
can't
right
file.
can't you exercise from a voter's perspective in
You
2024?
can't file a lawsuit. You can't file a lawsuit no more
You
for.
don't need to file no lawsuit. What you need to file a lawsuit for?
You can't file a lawsuit for voter rights infringement now.
What do you need? What do you feel like your rights are being infringed upon from a voter's perspective?
I mean, say for instance that they say you can't you can only vote before 6 o'clock, and they enact a law. So after 6
No, no,
o'clock,
no,
you
no, no.
can't vote.
I want a real example, not a hypothetical. What is it that you feel is your right is being infringed upon in 2024 that you would need this bill in order to ensure that you can do what you're doing?
Well, I don't personally need that bill, but I'm saying that this
Oh, okay.
example of what could happen.
Okay.
I'm just saying an example of what could happen.
I don't do hypotheticals. I do real life. How is the Republican Party preventing you as a black man from doing what you want to
Well,
do when you want to do it from a
well,
racist perspective?
it's not preventing me. It's not preventing me as
What is it doing
on the
as far
whole.
as preventing any black person from doing what they want to do?
Well, I just put it this way. Let's put it in this frame this way so we can wrap this up. Um, we don't see any black representing us within the Republican Party. Let's say that.
Yes, you
I
do.
see plenty
Yes,
of
you do.
black people representing us within the Republican Party.
No, we don't see it.
I
Colin
absolutely do.
Powell.
No.
Absolutely. I've been
That's
seeing black
80.
people
That's
represent us in
80.
the
That's
Republican
80s.
Party. Huh?
Well, that's in the
Colin Powell
80s. So
didn't go
that's in
out
the
in the
80s.
What do
80s.
you mean?
Colin Powell
We
didn't go
got
out in
plenty
the
of black
80s.
Republicans. You didn't see the Democratic National Convention? The mayor of Dallas switched from being Democratic to Republican.
But I'm talking about on a national level. Who do we see as a black
That is
representative
on a
of
national
the
level.
Republic?
Ben Carson is one of the examples of people
Ben Carson.
that we should follow.
Okay, go ahead.
Ben Carson is a genius. You don't think that Ben Carson is somebody
Yeah,
that we should?
he's from Detroit.
I know where Ben Carson is from. I've read his autobiography.
Right, but he separated babies in utero.
But what I'm saying is equally on the amount with regard to the Democratic Party, we don't see that many blacks representing
Listen,
us in the
what I
Republican Party.
see is people that's on the Democratic respectfully, and I appreciate you for calling in. I do not think that you substantiated your argument, but what I see is people on the Democratic plantation that continue to do the worst things for the very ones in their community. And when you look at a lot of these cities, because local politics is more important than national identity politics, when you look at all of these cities and everywhere where you see black representation, it's a hellhole. And it's because a lot of those people's got the position because they diversity, equity, and inclusion, and not because they qualify for the job. And Tiffany Henyard in Dalton is a perfect example of that. I appreciate you for calling in, big dog.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Let me get somebody else up here. Reggie Rail, what's happening, big dog?
My boy, what's happening with you?
What's up, bro? What issue you got with me?
Man, I can't call it. Hey, look, man, you know I agree with you about 96% of the time, my man. I'm gonna be a little bit off subject. Can you hear me real good? You can hear me
Yeah, I
real
can hear you
good?
great. I can hear you great. You got the
All right,
floor.
cool. So, hey, look here. Look, only smoke I'm gonna have with my mans is I done see that you done transitioned into one of them little earthly people you done talked about, and I appreciate that. But that's the only smoke I got for you, my
Oh, how
boy,
did I
because you
transition
done
into a earth?
Hey, listen here. Hey, yeah. See, everybody know what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I ain't
how
got
did
to
I
see no
transition into an
comments
earthly
to hear
person?
about it. Hey, listen here. Listen, because I used to fuck with you when you was on the old podcast. You hear me?
Uh,
You know what old podcast I'm talking about. You know,
Lapeef,
see
we can
Lil
just
Peep
say it.
now.
We
Yeah,
can be
yeah, yeah.
for real.
Okay,
We
all
can be
right,
straight up.
okay, all right. That's a bet. Okay, so when boom, we had Lil Peep going on. And you usually have big smoke for the earthly folks, and I'm one of them folk that you would call earthly. You know what I'm saying? My you see my dreads hanging. You know what I'm saying? They ain't done. They
Uh,
ain't really done, but I'm real earthly. So I can salute you because you done came over to the earthly side just a little bit, only because you done switched up your health style. You know what I'm saying? You done started drinking a whole lot more water. I hope it ain't Aquafina or goddamn Dasani. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you actually graduated to putting lemons up under your arms, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me? Yeah. But hey, I'm glad you
Yeah.
coming
Hey,
over this way just a little bit. You feel me? I'm glad you making your way over here to the healthy side of things. You know what I'm saying? That's the only smoke I got for you, big dog. Cause you used to be like real heavy on like, hey man, these earthly dudes, they dusty, they talking this and that and the third, and they ain't doing none of this for health reasons. But then you really switched over to like, hey. This is the real healthy side. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with my boy. I can't remember his name, but he talking about drinking fruit with the H32O. You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember his name, but you follow him real tough. Hey, and I appreciate you for that, my
Yaki
boy.
Awaken. Yaki Awaken.
He
Yeah, that's
talking
my boy.
to you
Yaki,
for
Yaki.
real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Yaki got Yaki is
Forget,
the man. I like
hold
him.
on 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. My fault. Hey, what's up to the panel, Slimmy, QE, my baby girl, goddamn, Mika, yes sir, from Miss DC, goddamn DMV, yes sir. Hey,
I think it
yeah,
started
hey,
stumbling.
but what up to everybody though? How y'all doing? I hope y'all everything. Hey, Quentin, hope you make it to the meetup, man. Uh,
Hey, hold Quinn
like I said,
accountable too.
yeah. But
Hold
hey,
him accountable.
that's the only smoke I
what
got for
happened?
you, big dog. And I'm proud of you at the same time for coming over to this little earthly side because it's health, my man. Health equals wealth, and you already got the wealth. So we just need you to come to that wealth side. You've been doing a whole lot of goddamn work out,
Oh,
you
my
feel me?
man is
And you done
hilarious.
started drinking work. You done started drinking a whole lot of water. You don't drink no sodas, no nothing. So I appreciate you, my boy. I'm glad you done came over to the earthly side a little bit. You feel me?
I
You know what I
appreciate
mean?
it,
Just
bro.
hey, just stay
I take
away
that.
from
I
the
take that. I take
just
that.
stay away from the Aquafina and the Dasani. You know what
No,
I'm saying? If you're
I
gonna
use
drink
what is
anything,
it? Aquapana? Something like that.
no.
No. It's called
R&B.
hey Rita, what's the name of that water that I drink? Aquapana. That's the stuff that Yaki Awaken put me up on that. That's the only thing he was drinking, so that's what I drank.
Okay, well that's what's
Are
up,
you
my man.
from
That
Louisiana?
no, I'm from North Carolina.
Oh,
I get that.
you
I
have a
get that shit a
you got
lot,
a
man. I'm
long
from North
southern
Carolina, so
drawl.
hey, I've been a little bit. I've been drinking a little bit, so I'm on a little bit of tequila or whatever. But that's the only thing. That's the only reason I got a little bit of smoke from my boy A Time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I
2028. You
appreciate
know
you,
what I'm
big
saying?
dog.
Yeah. So, hey, look, so man, stay up on your earthly side, man. You know when old lady was talking about, I can't remember her name, but she was on that little podcast or whatever. But she was talking about she was the little Muslim lady.
I don't remember.
She was married. I can't remember her name, but she was a little Muslim lady, and she was always say she would put like lemons up on her arms instead of deodorant or whatever. You
I
know what I'm
don't
saying?
remember. I don't remember. There was a lot of women that came through there. So
Well, no, she was one of the main
Lemons.
ones that was on there after a while. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the loud little chick and then the Tennessee chick. I can't remember their names because I ain't been on this.
all right, big dog. Well, you breaking up, bro. But I appreciate you. Thank you for calling in, big dog. He froze up. All right, let me see. I'm gonna get James up in here.
Hilarious.
James, you muted yourself. You gotta unmute yourself, James, you gotta unmute yourself, sir.
Can we cuss now?
Yeah, but just try to keep it not as aggressive as you would usually would cuss, Quentin.
Well, my first two words are gonna be with a B and an A.
Nah, we don't want to do that, Quentin. We're gonna we cool. We cool. James, unmute yourself. I mean, you could curse, but only within the context of whatever it is. James, you have to unmute yourself. It says guest has muted themselves. You got to unmute
It's in the
yourself, James.
in the context of this show and what this show is about. So I have to be really super aggressive. That'll be my only two curse words that I use today.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
You bitch ass niggas that be in the comments talking about Anton should kick me off the show and I don't add nothing. Bring your bitch asses up here and say it to my
Y'all can
face.
say it to anybody that's on the panel. Say it to them. Hey, listen, Quentin ain't going nowhere, so
I digress.
we ain't worried about that. But
Thank
James, you
you.
have to
Oh,
unmute
that's me,
yourself.
my brother.
All right, there you go. You got it,
That's
James?
me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you now, big dog. What's going on?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir. You got to turn off your YouTube and only focus on the phone that you on, bro.
Can you hear me?
James, yes, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir. You got don't
I
listen
just
to
want
it
to
on
ask a
don't
question.
don't listen to it on YouTube. Only listen to it on the device that you calling in from, bro.
Could you hear me?
James, you got to call
Huh?
back, big
I
dog.
just,
You got to call back, James. Quack, Quack 313. What's going on? Quack,
Yo,
Quack. Can you hear us?
yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, man. My only problem is, it's like, what I was gonna say again? Oh yeah, my only problem really, you really just don't, you one sided.
James, I mean, I'm sorry, Quack. You said you got to speak up, big dog. What's wrong?
I said you one sided.
One sided with regard to what?
Like you live in the suburbs, right?
I live in a city.
But like you suburban, right?
I was born and raised at 20214 Greenlawn, Michigan 48221. I lived there until I was 26 years old. I lived in the same house until I was 26 years old. I moved out there, raised my daughter. Moved out to Waterford, Michigan, raised my daughter, and then I moved back into the city. So what the fuck you talking about?
My only issue
I went to
is
no
you
no
wake
no
up
no no no
every
no no no. Let
morning
me
and
qualify
you talk
myself.
about the
I went
community.
to Hampton Elementary School, right off of Livernois, and then in middle
Can I talk?
school. Hold on, because you don't know what you're talking about. So I want to qualify. I was not born and raised in the suburbs. I was born in the
I
city. I
said
was
you
born.
live in the
No,
suburb.
no, 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 no. I lived in the suburbs in my late 20s and early 30s, and then moved back to the city. So I was born in Sinai Hospital off of Outer Drive near Schaefer. I went to Hampton Elementary School. I went to UAD on 7 Mile and Cherry Lawn. And then I went to Cass Technical High School in Detroit, Michigan, downtown. I went to Wayne State, UAD College, and then eventually I transitioned over and going to OCC over in Royal Oak. And I live in the city right now. So go
Well, you
ahead.
a wealthy man is what I'm saying, right?
What does that have to do with anything?
It got to do with you wake up every morning and you depict a life that you don't live. Like, why
So
don't you talk about
you want me
people
to be
that's in your
broke?
same position?
You want me to be broke?
I want you to talk about people in your position, not wake up every morning and talk about the hood that you don't live in.
I don't talk about the hood.
You
I
could
talk about
simply
getting
talk about
rich.
people like you who wake up every morning and get to it, but you refuse to. You talk about the crime. You focus on crime
You're
more than
right.
you
I talk
focus
about
on
the
the hustle.
crime, and then for the people that's looking to get to the money that actually want to have that type of conversation, we talk about that in the Patreon. And then I also give some
So they got
insight
to
on
do
the
a Patreon, but you can drop a video
and then I
about the
also
black
give
community
insight on the
every day.
millionaire, and then I also give insight on the Millionaire Morning Show. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna speak that dusty shit just because y'all think that y'all know what's going on. I was raised in the hood, ain't shit in the hood, ain't shit good about the hood,
Bro, all I'm saying is you are
and I despise the hood.
But I'm saying you wake up every morning and you talk down talking about the black culture when you could simply talk about people like you who wake up every morning and get to it. But we got to get a Patreon for that. You
Yeah,
can't
you do got
simply
to. You
just
Huh?
show
do. No, no,
somebody who
no.
a hustler
If
on
you
your
want the
podcast.
big, if you want the big dog information, that's behind the paywall. And I'ma absolutely
Scamming
continue. And I'ma absolutely talk. How's that scamming? It's
because
fucking nine
it's
dollars.
you a
It's
hypocrite. You
$9,
got all
and
these words
motherfucker.
for the black
Hold on, hold on,
community.
hold on. A dude just called me today, and this is the honest to God truth, and said he thankful for my coaching calls because now he has leveled up and he from Chicago, and I can call him right now. He leveled up and he from Chicago, and I got him in the best position that he's ever been in, and he from the hood. So don't fucking talk
That's
to me
not what I'm
about
saying.
don't
You
fucking talk to me
misinterpreting what
about
I'm saying.
scamming. How's that scamming? Who I scam? Who I took money from?
You wake
I
up
ain't never
every morning
I ain't never
saying
asked
people
y'all
is
for
not
shit.
shit, and you gotta
I ain't never asked for
every day
shit.
is something about us.
So why you tuned in? Why don't you go and tune into a nigga from the hood then?
You just said call for your issues. I'm
No, no,
calling
no,
to
no, no,
tell
no,
you
no. What I'm
that you can
asking
at
you
least
is, if you don't like what I talk about, why the fuck you here?
to call in your
No, no,
issues.
no.
That's what it
You've
said.
been watching my shit on a regular basis because you wake up and listen to me rant every day. So if you don't like the fact that I talk the shit that I talk about, the stuff that I talk about, why do you listen to me?
All I'm saying is you can simply
No,
talk
no, no, no,
about
no,
people
no.
like you who
No,
wake
no,
up
no.
every
It's
morning and
smoke
hustle
both
and get to it.
ways.
But you talk about
Why do you listen to my content if you don't like what I talk about?
that. You can't let me ask you a question.
You asked the question, so now we're gonna reciprocate. Why you listen to my shit? Just answer the question. And then you can ask me whatever you want after that.
The same reason you listen to Dr. Umar.
No, 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 no. Why do you listen to my stuff if you don't like it? I think that
The
Dr.
same
Umar
reason you
Johnson
listen to
why
Dr.
do I
Umar.
listen to Dr. Umar Johnson?
To break it down. You gotta
No,
listen to your
that's not
enemy.
why I listen to him. I listen to him because I think he's a phenomenal content creator. I think he's
And
excellent
I'm not
at what.
knocking
No,
I'm not
no, no,
knocking you.
no, no.
I
You
said you
gave
was
your reason. You gave your reason. I'm gonna tell you why I listen to him. I think that he's entertaining. I think that he's a phenomenal content creator. I do not agree with him in that what he's using or how he's trying to promote himself as a person that is for the community. I don't think that that's what it is.
yeah, but I rock with you too. You a hustler. You a black
I
hustler.
think
You
that
got it
he
out the mud. I
panders
rock
to
with
women in order to continue to keep the trope going on. He's using his school because he's not going to actually open it, but he can't say, oh no, you know what, I made a mistake. I ain't really built to open up a school. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or whatever. So he's going to keep that going. But I think that he's really a content creator that's incredibly entertaining and I enjoy his content. That's why I watch him. Now, why do you watch me if you don't fuck with me?
But I rock with you. I never said I didn't. I said you wake up every morning as a rich man and you depict the hood where you can simply talk about
I don't
people
have to
who get it
depict
out
it.
the
That's
mud
it's
like
a
you
piece of
every single
shit.
day.
It's a piece of shit. The hood is a piece of shit. And anybody that can get out of it should never go back to it.
It's a fact.
But you could simply talk about hustlers like you though.
I don't have to
But you
talk
wake up
about
every
nothing.
morning and talk
I'm
about it.
going to get on my platform and I'm going to talk about the shit that's meaningful to me. If it bothers you, then get the fuck out of the hood.
Every post is negative though. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely not. No, it's not.
You wake up every morning with a negative insight about a black person.
No, I don't.
Huh?
I wake up every morning and I talk about what's happening in the culture. If it just so happen to be you motherfuckers or these black motherfuckers that's out here doing a crime, then you gon' absolutely come to the front of the congregation.
You the same
100%.
person who said the culture is mixed with crime.
No, I said that the culture is trash.
You said it's trash because of what we love the most, right? And you talking
That's
about we love
correct.
crime
Because
the
the
most.
thing that we
But you don't align
celebrate the
school
most.
shooters with white people culture though.
I do. If there's ever a school shooter,
When
listen,
have you ever said that?
I just talked about the cop this morning that killed the black woman, Sonia Massey. I've been hitting on that for the last 3 days.
When that Arkansas school shooting happened, you didn't say nothing about him. You laughed about a
What
woman with a
Arkansas
bonnet
school
on.
shooting?
You switched the
I
whole
covered a
subject.
lot of
An
school shootings.
Arkansas shooter
I just
happened in the
covered the
grocery
dude that
store, and you
tried to
sat here and talked
assassinate
about the
Trump.
black woman bonnet. You never spoke on the man that shot
It's
the
not a black or
grocery
white
store.
thing. I don't like people that do crime. And if y'all just so happen to be the ones that's doing the most crime, which y'all are, y'all gonna get the majority of the coverage. I'm not gonna stop saying what I want to say just because y'all feeling some type of way about it. If they don't like what's going on in their communities, then change it, and I won't have nothing to report on.
Bro, crime is down in the hood. Black
It's
business is booming,
not.
but you don't talk about
It's
that.
not. It's a lie. It's not
Get
down
out of
in the
here.
hood. What hood is the crime
In
down in?
some, most
Chicago?
hoods, the crime is down.
It's not. It's not. It's a lie. It's a lie.
So is that
So
the
you the
only
only person winning. You the only
is that
black
the only
person that got it.
is that the only smoke that you got?
Yeah, like I said, the only problem I have with you waking up every morning as a rich man talking about the hood when you can simply talk about people like you who get it out the mud every day.
Nope. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we
talk
could at
about the
least get a
hood.
video or two.
I'm gonna talk about the hood. I'm gonna highlight how it's a piece of shit, and that's the continue.
But you ain't
That's
gonna
what the
talk about
conversation
people
gonna be.
like you who from the hood and get it out the mud though.
Why don't
Like
I?
you
I
fucking
talk about my
Negro.
life all the time, and y'all hate that shit. Y'all
Just
whine
your
about the fact
life. You don't go depict
you said I
nobody
don't
else who
talk
get
about
it
people
like you
like
though.
me. I talk about myself and I show my life.
Man, come on now. But you don't go out there and show other black people. You paint different black people
What the
like they
fuck
criminals,
else
but you
y'all
don't
need
paint.
in order to get yourself out the hood, bro? What you need? Because first of all,
Who
that's not
said
my
what?
hold on, wait. First of all, it's not my responsibility to be y'all daddy. If y'all want to get yourselves together, if you want to hold somebody accountable, go talk to y'all mamas and y'all daddies. It's not my fault that y'all fucked up. I don't owe y'all shit. As a content
Okay,
creator,
let me
I'm gonna
just tell
talk.
you this.
As a content creator, I'm going to talk about the things that's the most meaningful to me. I highlight my own life. I talk about the things that I don't like. I talk about the things that I do like. I use certain things as an example in order to illustrate a point. I also relate to my audience, and I know who my core audience is, so I speak to the things that's the most meaningful to them. If you want to complain about the fact that you don't have the motivation to get out the hood, go hold your mama and your daddy accountable. I am not your father. I don't owe y'all shit. You're not gonna hold me accountable for your situation and your plight. Fuck y'all hood, fuck your mamas, and fuck y'all daddies that fucked y'all life over. Go and hold them accountable. Don't get mad at me. I don't owe y'all nothing.
I didn't say you did, but I'm
So
saying
why you
you
keep
could at
trying to
least talk
hold me
about people who get
accountable
it out the
for
mud
shit
like you.
that you think that I should talk about? I'm not talking about nothing that I don't want to talk about. I don't owe nobody nothing.
Did I say you did?
Is that your only problem?
Basically, yeah. Start talking
I,
about people who get it out the mud.
nope.
Hypocrite. That's why.
Cool. Anything else?
You.
Is that it? So you gonna stop watching?
I never watch.
You do, nigga. You be on my nuts. You know all of the stuff that I talk about. Y'all niggas be on my nuts. Y'all watch every stream. Y'all watch it in its entirety. Y'all my biggest fucking fans, and y'all sitting here feeling some type of way. Y'all niggas won't even cam up. Y'all niggas be on my nuts, hate watching, feeling some type of way in y'all mama basement, feeling some type of way, and then you say, "I don't watch." Nigga, y'all do watch. You watch all my shit. You wake up every morning and tune in, nigga. You up there just like everybody else watching my shit. Stop hate watching, dog. Use it as motivation or don't watch at all or go watch some other motherfucker that you think is dope. You know why you don't? Because you don't resonate with them niggas and you know it ain't nobody that's better than me at what I do. That's the facts. You feel some type of way because you ain't doing what you supposed to do, and so you take it out on niggas that's really getting it out the mud. Don't feel some type of way, nigga. Go get yours. And if you want to hold somebody accountable, then hold your daddy accountable, nigga. Don't sit here and come for me and talk about what I should talk about. Nigga, if you don't like what I do, then go and create a whole platform for yourself and you talk about it. Sitting here telling me what it is that I'm supposed to do. And he hung up. Next, Charles Freeman, you up. What up?
I ain't got no beef, man. I know this is a smoke show, man, but I just want
You
to say
gotta
you
have beef if
inspired
you
me,
calling
dog.
in. I'm
Man.
only taking beef. I appreciate you though, Charles. I'm only taking smoke today, bro.
My bad, bro.
I appreciate you, Charles. Thank you for looking out, big dog. I'm reading the super chats afterwards. Let me see. James. James. Sitting here telling me what it is that I'm supposed to do. Turn the YouTube down, James.
Can I go without you cutting me off?
Is this you again?
Now,
Wait. Did you hang up?
you cannot tell me
James, did you
that you
hang
don't
up?
have self-hate, my brother.
Wait.
You
Is this
have
a
a
new? Wait,
lot
wait,
of
wait, 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 wait,
self-hate,
wait, wait,
boy.
wait, 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 wait,
A
wait.
lot of
James,
self-hate.
James, James,
And
James,
you gonna
James,
tell me that out of all
James,
four of y'all that's sitting on
James,
this panel,
James. Is
and
this
the
a
other
new
three that's
call
sitting there,
or is
none of
this a
y'all recognize
recall?
that this guy don't have self-hate? Come on, as
James,
educated as y'all are,
James.
Most
Are
you
people
you
that
can't
a
are
new
recognize
caller
arrogant
self-hate with
or
don't
are
this
you
love
shit.
an old
themselves.
caller?
That nigga
Come on,
loves
my boy.
himself, nigga. What you
Come on, my
talking
What's
boy.
about?
the what's the
Oh,
self
wait.
hate?
Let him cook. Let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook. James, go ahead. You
And
got the
then
floor. Wait. Before you cook,
I can't hear
James.
you, my boy. I can't hear you, my boy.
Wait. You can't hear me? Can you hear me, James?
Let me try to hear you.
I don't think he
No. You got to
can.
turn the YouTube off, big dog. Got to turn the YouTube off.
Can you hear me through your phone, through your device?
I got another thing. I can't hear you, but let me just get this out. I got another
Okay,
thing. Let
go
me
ahead.
just
Get
get
it
this
off
out.
then. I'm gonna give you an
How is
opportunity
it
to get
that
it off.
you have a successful, profitable business that you close down? Nobody closed down profitable businesses. Remember that. Nobody closed down
Mm,
profitable businesses.
mm.
That's
They
stupid.
sell
I
them.
just did it in
They don't
California.
ever
Like,
Let
close
him
them
everybody
cook.
down,
knows
my
Let
boy.
him talk,
California.
Quinn. Let him
Dude, I
talk.
don't get what you be trying to sell.
All right, so he done talking. So let me talk about
You
it, right?
you hear that?
I don't know if he can hear me or not. I don't know if he can hear me through the device. It looked like he's trying to listen to me through YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and respond to what he just said, right? He's referring to my restaurant, right? And he's saying that
I don't get what you be trying to sell.
Turn that down.
I'm gonna mute him real quick and then I'm gonna respond to him. So what he's saying is as though he knows business. He's saying, why, if my business, my restaurant was profitable, that I would sell it? All right. So I'm gonna give you the same insight that I gave inside of the Patreon. This is a Patreon exclusive for everybody that don't understand business. We talking about the opportunity cost. And so when I talk about opportunity costs, the question then becomes, if a business is profitable, why do you sell it? I'm gonna break it down from a C student's perspective so everybody that has this question can really understand why I closed the business. All right. First of all, the business was opened, like I've always explained. I opened the business for my father. Me and my father built the restaurant together from scratch with the same architect that I'm using to build the houses. Okay? When my father died in 2017, we were in the middle of building a business. I never wanted to run the restaurant in the first place because it takes up too much of my time. If anybody has ever even been a restaurant manager or restaurant owner or tried to open up their own brick and mortar business, you know that it takes so much of your time in order for you to be able to run that business. I was still working in corporate America. I still had my web development company and I still was doing YouTube at the same time. And so I had to sacrifice a lot of that in order to be able to run that business because my father had died in 2017, but we still pushed through and we still opened it up. I spent $114,000 of my own money in order to open up the business. The business was profitable, but the business was not profitable enough for me to let all of this other stuff go that I was making way more money in. People were stealing, right? People was absolutely robbing me blind. It was very difficult for me to let these other things fall off the wayside that was way more profitable in order to run this marginally profitable business. And so when I got done running it up at the end of the first year of the lease, because I negotiated a elevated lease, a escalating lease. So what an escalating lease is that
Ooh.
instead of signing a 5-year lease, what you sign is a 1-year lease with the option to renew for 5 years, just so you can lock it in if everything is going awesome, versus still being locked in for 5 years and then being sued if you decide to get out of the lease early. So after the first year of me running the business was solidly profitable, but it wasn't profitable enough for me to endure through the headaches of people calling off, stealing me blind, and then I didn't make enough money in the business for me to justify not focusing on corporate America, not focusing on my web development business, and not focusing on YouTube. So if you're going to make sure that you look at the opportunity costs, I am going to let this thing go that is marginally profitable in order to excel in other things. So that's a business lesson for y'all. Just because something is profitable does not mean that it's worth your time. Let me say it again. Just because something is profitable does not mean that it is worth your time. It wasn't worth it for me to continue to be at the restaurant running it. I had a daughter that was growing. I had a wife that had to dedicate herself to go in when I wasn't available, and I didn't want that life for my family. Anybody that has ever run the restaurant business knows that it is very difficult for you to not to be there in order for it to be profitable, which is another reason why I won't open another brick and mortar store or a brick and mortar restaurant. And the only way that I'm gonna participate in it is if I can be a silent partner. And so I opened it for my father as a retirement gift. He died. It didn't make sense for me to keep it, and it cost me too much time in order for me to run it on a regular basis. So for everybody that think that they know business, you showing that you ignorant as fuck and you don't know what you're talking about. You can have a profitable anything and have an exit strategy if it doesn't make any more sense. Now, do y'all get it from a C student's perspective, or are you still gonna assume when? And let me say this: motherfuckers that ain't never opened up nothing in their life, you ain't never put no money up in order to open up your own anything. I documented the process the entire time that I did it, showed y'all the receipts, gave you the blueprint, ran it successfully, showed you how long I was in there, also gave y'all the insight on how it is that you can open up your own business, and then also showed you the pros and cons that go along with it. And y'all motherfuckers got the nerve to even criticize me, and I actually built restaurants with my own bare hands. I actually know what it takes. I actually ran this shit from sun up to sundown. I ain't take no loans from nobody. I don't owe nobody shit. How can you sit here and criticize the very person that put up his own money? Listen, even if it wasn't profitable, you can't say that I didn't do it successfully. You can't say that I didn't open up the doors. You can't say that I ain't go through the permitting process. You can't say that I ain't built the whole system, the return air system. You can't say that I ain't actually do it. I had a real thing that was operating in real time with real employees, pouring money back into the community, and you motherfuckers got the nerve to say anything to me. I done did more shit in my sleep. I did more shit in my youth than y'all will ever do. You ain't even got a fucking business plan. And you got the nerve to say some shit about me like you done never seen my books. Nigga, y'all assuming you don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit. You ain't never built nothing. The only thing you ever sold was crack to your community. You sold poison. I gave people jobs. I went to the middle of the hood. I actually donate to my communities. I participate when it comes to homelessness. I actually am I'm in the city on the ground every day. Y'all motherfuckers ain't never built shit in your life, and you got the nerve to say something to me, trying to question the profitability of my businesses. I got the receipts. The fuck is you talking about? The nerve of you niggas to say something to me. I employed your daddy and your mama. Your crackhead daddy and your mama was asking me for their check early, nigga. Seriously. Niggas was asking me for their check early. I let niggas steal from me and still was trying to help them out just because I cared about the community. Man, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, let me call my homies. I had niggas that was working for me that I was mentoring, and one of the reasons that I kept the restaurant open as long as I did, because I let it open longer than a year lease, is because I had people working there that I cared for. I had young dudes that I was actually mentoring that worked for me that needed a job. Young dudes, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, they needed a job. I was giving people jobs in the hood, in the community. That's the only reason I kept it open. I didn't need that shit. I was running it up my own. Let me make some phone calls real quick because you niggas don't understand exactly what it takes to pour in the shit. And I hate that shit because niggas will kill you and you the one that's the real pillar of the community giving niggas jobs and they got the nerve to tell you what you did with your business. Man, get the fuck out of my face. Hold on. Let's keep it real. Listen, we can really get it. Your call has been forwarded. This nigga got a Rita. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Hello?
Yo, what up, big dog?
What's going on, Anton? You doing all right?
I'm doing well. So I'm on a live stream. Hey, let me first congratulate you with all your success that you had in life, right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
And I don't want to say your name, but I just want to keep it anonymous and I just want to be real. When you
Okay.
was going through shit, right? And you needed a job and you needed a position, who hired you?
You did. You looked out for me.
I looked out for you, I hired you. Where did I hire you at?
You hired me at your business, at your restaurant.
I hired you at my business, at my restaurant. Did I always pay niggas on time?
Yeah. I always got myself on time, sometime even earlier than when it was supposed to be. So
Did I not mentor a bunch of young dudes? You, Pops, Clark, Gene, Gerald. Do some of these young niggas still not work for me today?
that's correct. Some of them still do work for you. You still mentor them.
And I still mentor these young guys. Whenever somebody needed a job, what did I do?
You always made it available for them, even if it wasn't necessarily a need for it. You still made sure they had something to do and money in their pocket.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
It's no problem.
Nigga, I got niggas that adore me. I played a father figure role and I would use the business when I couldn't even find nothing for these niggas to do because they said, I need some money in my pocket. I need a job. Young dudes, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Young dudes, I would put them to work. Hey man, go grab an apron. Oh, hey man, you can come in early and come and clean the restaurant. I would overpay niggas. I would make sure people had a job, and I kept it open as an opportunity, as kind of sort of as a community center to keep niggas busy that would otherwise be in shit that they wasn't supposed to be, and they turned out to be great young men. These dudes is married. These dudes is now have great jobs. They have great communities, great people that they serve. They have children that they own, and they look up to me, and they still come back and they say, man, I thank you for saving my life, because if it wasn't for you overpaying me, taking care of me, showing me that it was an opportunity that it came along and that I didn't have to go out here and sell drugs or sell crack, but I could actually participate, and you gave me a job and you gave me some money and you put it in my pocket, and every time you see me going left, you would be at the school and you would be talking to the principal and you would be getting me out of trouble and bailing me out of jail. I hate you niggas, man. I hate you niggas, because it's the very people that participate in the community and give niggas jobs and look out for niggas. And I can call plenty of dudes. Let me call another one. Cause see, y'all don't really understand what the fuck is going on. Y'all don't really understand. See, I got smoke for y'all. I got smoke for y'all for real. It's putting niggas to work, giving niggas money, making sure niggas got money in their pockets to take care of their family. You niggas got the nerve to say something negative to me. How dare you ugly niggas that ain't never did nothing for nobody? I hate you niggas, man. Yo, what up, Pops? It's Anton.
What's up, man?
Hey, I got a question. I'm on a live stream. Just a couple quick questions. Have you ever worked for me before?
Yeah, at the restaurant.
You worked for me at the restaurant? What? Hey, did I ever participate to make sure that I always looked out for the young dudes that ever was up under me?
Of course, yeah.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I don't have nothing to say to you niggas. I hate you niggas. Cause it be the very ones that's doing the most for the community that you niggas got the nerve to say something about. James, I'm about to pull you back up so you can finish giving your soliloquy and hold me accountable about what it is that I did with my businesses and with my restaurant that I put my money up for. Go ahead, you can talk. Hold on. Let me unmute you.
He's claiming a restaurant, bro. It wasn't successful though. It wasn't successful though. It
Okay.
wasn't successful. You
How do you
had to
know?
close the restaurant. You had to close it, my boy. You
Gotcha.
had to close it. You can't convince us nothing. Who you
Okay.
trying to convince anything when you wasn't successful at the business, not selling it? You didn't sell it, my boy. You didn't sell it. You
Okay.
closed it down. Remember that. I don't understand why you trying to convince niggas that, bro, you closed it. You didn't sell it. You closed it, my boy. Stop the cap. What are you trying to do all this capping? And then I gotta get to you about the other thing, the second caller. You got a lot of self-hate because every time you get up in the morning, dog, every time, bro, as educated you say you are, bro, you get up every morning and you talk about people in a lower class than you. That's like, dog, I don't get. That's pathetic. Pathetic, my nigga. Pathetic. You know that, and if you from the hood, bro, you not like us, bro. Trust me,
I
I
don't want
know
to be
you
like
not
you
like us,
ugly
bro.
motherfuckers.
Talking down upon us
I
every
hate
day,
you
bro.
niggas.
Come on, my boy.
I
That's a lot.
hate
That's
you
self hate,
evil, ugly
and I
niggas. I
could
don't
tell
want to
you
be
didn't get a
like
lot of
y'all.
pussy coming up. I could
I don't want
tell.
to
You
be
could
like
tell
y'all.
that about you. You could tell.
I don't want to be like you ugly niggas. What makes you think I want to be like you niggas from the hood? The goal was to get out of the hood. Nigga, I'm looking at you right now. You dusty as fuck, nigga. You don't
Oh
have two
shit.
you don't have two nickels to rub together. I'm looking at you, family. How this nigga gonna tell me how I ran my business?
I hate niggas like
I
this.
hate him.
They
I
say
understand what you
you
feel
don't
like,
get
Quentin.
pussy, nigga. We don't put pussy on a pedestal, nigga. Like who fucking cares if a nigga don't? What you talking about?
I love this shit. We gonna go in tonight. Everybody that got an issue, y'all gotta make sure that y'all mic can hear so we can go back and forth. I'm not gonna be doing all of this. I'm gonna let you talk. You can't hear me shit. Make sure your audio is straight when you call in. We gonna do it tonight. Hold on. Is it Jay Looney?
Yo,
Jay, what's your
how
gripe?
you doing?
I'm chilling. What's your gripe?
Yeah, Hey, I need somebody. I need Rita to come through or something. You way too pissed off for me to be coming in now. I
Oh,
need
no, no,
her to
no,
go
no,
Huh?
no.
through, ease the tension, something. But
I'm cool. Go ahead, do your thing.
hey, this also about finance, but it ain't as much argumentative. It's something that you and a lot of other financial influencers talk about. It's paying your bills first once you start getting a little money. I think instead of paying your bills first, it will be a good idea to actually invest in yourself. So that way, once you're actually like, let me run it back. Let's say you're working your little 9 to 5, you get lucky enough, everything's nice and consistent, you eventually pay off these bills, doing the Patreon level things. Um, but once you're done paying these bills, you're still in the same position. You still haven't actually upgraded your value, your skills, or anything like that. So now once you miss a couple paychecks, you're back in the same exact position, about to get debt. However, if you would have invested in yourself, got the NEPQ training or tapped into the Patreon, link in the description, also pinned to the top of the chat, I'll give you a shout out. Uh, in my case, I'm a carpenter, so I actually put some money into buying tools, and now I can do side jobs, which dramatically increase my value. So I don't know if that, I know that's not the case for everybody, but I do have a contest with that.
So your gripe is that you think that I should be telling people to invest in
Can you still
themselves.
hear me?
Can y'all hear me? Is
Yeah,
everybody?
yeah, yeah. He got a delay.
So your gripe, he hung up. I don't know why he hung up. So
He probably gonna call back in.
his gripe with me, uh,
Yeah, it wasn't making no
his
sense.
gripe with me is that I tell people to pay their bills before I tell them to invest in themselves. I'm gonna let him call back because I don't. Am I? Hold on. Before I take any more calls, I would like to get y'all thoughts first and foremost. Let me start with Quinn. Let me start with Quinn. Quinn, I want to get your thoughts about all of this right now.
I I think it's ridiculous.
Why do you think it's ridiculous?
I don't really think they're informed. I think like maybe they just see like a little bit of your stuff and talk shit. I don't get it. And as it pertains to a dude saying you look like you don't get pussy, that's stupid. Like what does that even mean?
I don't know, bro. Uh,
I feel like the only nigga that would say you look like you don't get pussy is a nigga that put pussy on a pedestal.
It's a fact.
why would I prove to the I'm married? What does that mean I don't get pussy? What does
It's
that
fucking
mean?
weird.
He don't
Mm.
I
know.
mean, if you're married, technically, I guess you don't. So, so what? I don't get why that's a
Listen,
dig.
let's assume that I get a lot of pussy from a lot of different people. Am I supposed to come on a live stream and tell y'all that?
Yeah, and then they'll
I'm
be
trying
talking
to
about that.
understand what the fuck we talking about right now.
Yeah, and then they'll be talking
They,
about that.
they don't. They don't know, man. They don't know.
I'm 42 years old. Am I supposed to be telling these? If I was a single man and I was getting all the pussy in the world, am I supposed to come on a live stream and say that?
Yes, that's what they want you to do.
No, absolutely not.
Especially the young guys. They don't do nothing but tell nowadays.
Yeah,
Y'all,
it's a
y'all can
different
give y'all
culture.
thoughts. I'm about to go. I got to take a piss before I go for round two.
I just tell the chat. A lot of people. I don't think y'all really know who Anton is. Y'all hear him go on rants and I don't think y'all really understand his character. He's not somebody that actually talks about all the ways that he connects the dots. I can tell you for a fact, I've said it on here before. Like when we was doing our thing on motherfucking Clubhouse, everybody used to wonder when we was like, how the fuck would Royce the 5'9" end up in our rooms? Nobody would know. He would just mysteriously be in there and he would bring like 200-300 people with him. We
Mm.
never knew how this shit would take place. We never knew. The whole time, and until I was watching this one episode of Lapeef, and he got into it with a certain individual, and he had to tell him that he actually knew Royce and he actually knew what was going on with Royce. I never knew that shit. I never knew that he was the one inviting Royce into the room. He never spoke on that shit, and it was hundreds of times people asked that. He would never tell. The whole time we are literally thriving. We are the most popular like rooms on Clubhouse. It was rooms like Joe Budden had rooms. They was not popping like this. Anton never said a fucking word. I don't think y'all really know his character, man. No, it ain't no pause. What you talking about? Ain't no pause. But yeah, I don't think y'all really know who he is, man. He's a good dude, man. He don't say everything about the way he connects the dots with everything. He's not gonna own up to everything that he does. He keeps shit kind of quiet, and y'all just hear him going on rants, and y'all assume that that's all he's about. No, he be
Well, they
quietly
don't
doing stuff,
realize that
making
rich people
moves.
move like that, or people that have things going on move like that.
Right?
Oh, no. I see a dude called Uncut Underground. He did plenty of live streams. You are more than welcome. I will prioritize you calling in right now.
Oh, he said where the link.
It's
Uh
pinned to the top of the
oh.
chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. I will clear the back just for you, big dog. I'm gonna give him some space.
Nah, they wasn't popping at first. Huh? Boy, y'all be wildin' in that chat.
Let me clear this real quick. Give me a second. I
Yeah,
want to
hit the
make sure.
link.
I will make sure. This niggas be having so much to fucking say. Don't be knowing shit.
Nothing.
It's all right. I'm gonna leave it up for y'all.
There you go. Yeah, your car.
I'm not dodging nobody. And let me read these super chats while I wait. Give me a second. Let me clear this shit. Chad for Moore says, "What up, folks? I'm assuming this live that you mentioned earlier on the Millionaire Morning Show. This is exactly it. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you." Tono says, "Actually, you described the Libertarian Party, Anton. Shout out to Tono. Classy Perspective says, "Why do we act like we still live in Jim Crow? Because everybody want to make sure that they running in the Victim Olympics, in my opinion." Devontae says, "The Republican Party is prejudiced just because CNN, MSNBC, Al Sharpton, and Jesse Jackson told them that they were." Mr. Guap says, "What is the difference between a rich rapper talking about the hood and Anton doing the same thing?" HTX Jono, and y'all can call in. It's right there in the chat. ATX
Yeah.
Jono says he came here to do the thing that's live supposed to be about. You whole chat calling them all types of names. That's corny. DJ Ace Production says the Troll Patrol. Yashua says, "Anton, the only time I ever had smoke with you is when you picked those girls up this week. Respectfully, if it was a guy on Monday's panel, you would have got on him. We love you. We just want you to be safe and protected. It was a social experiment. I wouldn't worry about it." Charles Freeman says, "I'm only taking beef today. I'm bad. I'm bad calling in. What up, panel? I'm still waiting on Underground Uncut to call in. As soon as I see you, I'm gonna pull you up." HTX Jono says, "You ain't built for this free smoke shit, man." LeGarrette says, "I don't think any of these dudes really watch you personally. They watch folks who hate review you for they content, and then they get they smoke from that. We all
That's a
know that.
fact.
We know that." JT Coin Ring says, "Hello, Anton panel in the chat. I appreciate you, JT." Super Slot 75 says, "But you said you had 304s. Yeah, this the motherfucker, he not gonna call in. He'll never call in. He did a whole live stream about what he think me and my wife is about to get divorced. This is a bitch ass nigga, bro. In real life. In real life, these niggas be watching every single thing that I do, but these niggas have no real content. If the niggas wasn't talking about somebody else, nobody would even follow them and have a conversation about them. This nigga did a whole live stream. This is a married nigga that did a whole live stream and he had some disrespectful shit to say about my wife, bro.
Please pull up.
They
This
not.
person right
Please
here?
pull
They
up,
not.
man.
Devontae says if you're Michael Jordan and keep to yourself, you have self hate. Um, if you give constructive criticism like D, you have self hate. Can't win. I'm waiting on some certain people before I pull other people up. So I'm gonna just keep an eye out for certain people, and I'm gonna make way. I'm gonna make sure that I clear space just for y'all. I'm gonna always keep some spaces just for y'all. All right. Anybody that disagree with me, anybody that got any smoke, anybody that says anything or they have anything negative to say about me, this is your opportunity to come up. I'm dodging nobody. Zero, zilch, nada. Nobody. Nobody. Let me pull up some more people. Out for certain people, and I'm gonna make way. I'm gonna make sure that I clear space just for y'all. I'm always keep some spaces. Just I gotta turn the YouTube down, bro. Anybody that got any smoke?
Hello?
Ant. Man, where your shirt at, bro?
Oh, my bad. I just came from the gym.
All right, don't worry
Yeah,
about it. You
got you
you
now,
you
Anton.
you
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
you
I'm
not a
here now. Yeah.
you not what?
I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. Shout out to you, Anton. I only have one gripe. Um, well, first off, you can kind of tell that
This is
people
this
don't.
is serious too. So I want to
Oh no,
listen. I
I'm
love the
serious. I'm serious. I'm
jokes.
serious. I'm
I
serious.
love the jokes and all of that stuff. So if y'all got jokes, we're gonna do a whole nother live stream for that. I'm talking about
Serious.
serious,
Serious.
real life issues with something that I say online or something like that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that really got an issue with me or some of the things that I say or what it is that you think that I represent. I don't want nobody to you know what I'm saying. All of the other stuff, I want to cut that shit out for the night. I want real life. If you got smoke for me or anybody else on the panel, you're more than welcome to call in. That's what this is.
Oh no. Only gripe that I had was you basically saying that uh a man can get women in today's age with $0, like riding a bike, riding a bus. Like that's like
You don't believe that?
not when you say get women, do you mean, fuck women or like actually get a woman, like have her pour into you?
No, I'm
And what
just
type
talking about going up and pulling a girl in general. I ain't talking about a relationship. I'm not talking about a marriage. I'm just saying that a lot of guys won't even approach a woman because they don't feel like they got enough money to do so. I don't think that makes sense.
yeah, I just feel like some women just out of your pay grade. Like not you in general, but like some women won't even look at you if you don't really look like nothing. Especially depending on what if you live in like a metropolitan city. Like you
Mhm.
can you can look smacks, like you can look the best that you ever look. But if they see that you ain't really like they look you up and down and you ain't really like look like you got nothing going on, like their ears gonna
There's
turn
women
off.
that fuck niggas that ain't got shit and they got everything. And then they
Yeah,
go
but
and make sure that they make sure the dudes that got shit pay for them just so they can bring a doggy bag to the nigga that ain't got shit and they fucking on him all day
for
long.
sure, I done been a doggy bag nigga, but
So what you talking about, Danny? You agree with me?
it's like that don't last. It's like you can fuck them, but it's not a thing where they like really
I'm not
pour into.
talking about his lasting. I'm not talking about a whole relationship. I'm talking about dudes don't even put themselves in the game because they don't feel like they got no confidence if they ain't got their bag up. I think that dudes should get their bag up. I think that dudes should win on that type of level. But then at the same time, I think that you still can get what you want when you want it.
If you put if you're there financially, like if you're there
No, no,
with
I
some
don't
type of
believe
money,
that. I don't believe
like,
that. I don't
you know,
believe that money have anything to do with being able to bag a chick, bro.
it's not the money itself, it's the experience that you can provide. Like if all right, so let's say this is a perfect example. You can see me on camera, right? Well, yeah,
I'm
you can
not
see me.
looking at you on camera because I'm not looking
Right.
at
No, no,
you.
you don't gotta look at me, but like let's say early in the morning, I see a fine girl, fat ass, blah blah blah, right? I get
Mhm.
her number. She feeling me, I'm talking that talk. You then later on that day pick up the same woman, you might pull up in a Porsche. Who you think she going on a date with?
I,
Regardless of the conversation
I don't want to. That's not the point. It's not about whether you dating or relationships. That wasn't the point. The point is multiple different dudes can get chicks all day long. Let me tell you something, bro. I seen a dude that looked like
I,
Welvin the Great. I seen that motherfucker, not him specifically, but I seen a dude that looked like him. He had all the confidence in the world. He was smelling good. He was dressed fresh. He ain't had a whole lot of money or whatever, but he had the confidence. And I seen that. I seen a dude that looked like that, bag holes all day long, all day long.
was this what year this was in? Maybe in 2000. Hey, maybe in 2005, but not 2024.
All right, listen. I mean, we can agree. We can agree to disagree. I rock with you. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Absolutely. And the last thing I'm gonna say, like, what a lot of people don't realize is like niggas like Anton old ball. No, I'm not trying to you know what I'm saying, but like old ball head niggas with money. If you go out in the lounges and the clubs,
I knew you was gonna throw a joke in there, but go ahead. I know who
no,
you are.
for
I know what you do. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm gonna
go
let
to
you
the
get it off.
lounges and the clubs, it
Who
be
the
the
fuck
old
going to the
ball.
lounges? Who going to the lounges and the clubs at
Oh, this
42
that
years
one
old,
nigga.
bro?
Yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm him. But look,
How
if
do
you
you
go to the club,
why would you at hold on, wait. Why would you at 42 years old be at the club, bro?
Lord.
and I'm not for. I mean,
No, you're using me as I would never go to a club.
well, my life. Well, I live in Atlanta, so it's different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
was flirting with
but how
Mika
old are
last
you?
time.
But how old are you?
I'm
28.
26.
What so you're 26 years
Something
old.
like that.
Why would a 42
I
year
remember
old be in the
that.
same spaces as a 26
I'm
year old?
finna I'm finna tell
They
you.
do.
In Atlanta, it's a melting pot. And let me get this off before you say something. In Atlanta, it be the niggas that look like Anton. Nothing against you, nothing saying that. They be with the video hoes, like the bitches with the body going crazy. Like it be niggas that look like Anton, and they be. I literally watch women fight over the niggas with the money, bald head, goddamn.
But see,
Bad,
I don't advise niggas to trick on
fight.
hoes though. I tell niggas
He
to
was.
not spend a dime on hoes.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm saying it be the successful men that the women will literally fight over. So it's not really about, you know what I'm saying? Like you can have game or whatever, but like it's about the success. It's about the money. Women love that. Women want to be. They will fight over that. That's all I'm saying.
I
You
feel
can't
you.
be like just look good. It can talk good. That's that might get you a look. That might get you somewhere, but like that shit ain't gonna get you far, especially not in no big city.
I feel you, big dog. Thanks, Ant. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
All right.
Absolutely love what you do, bro.
I feel you, bro. Uh, let's see. Brandon,
Hmm.
what do you think about that, Mika? Before we go to the next caller.
He funny, but he right. As far as like Atlanta and some of these other cities, it'd be
Mm.
like 50-year-old dudes in the VIP section with all the video girls. Yep.
Nah, I'm straight on the video chicks. Let's see. I don't see none of the people that said that they be making all of the
Absolutely
videos
won't.
yet.
They
Um,
ain't coming up.
Brandon, you on, big dog?
What's up now?
What up, big dog? What's your issue?
Yeah, man. Blessings to everybody on the panel right now and everybody in the congregation. I just wanna get at you about Monday night, you know what I'm saying? How you left our boy on stuck.
Who?
2K. You
Ain't
told me
got no
not to
smoke.
leave
Ain't got no
and
smoke.
And then he right.
Brittany was going down bad and all that, and then all of a sudden you just up and left. I'm like, God damn, nigga.
No, that's not true. So listen, I get up at 4:30 a.m. every single day Eastern. 4:30 in the morning. Monday nights is the roughest night for me, and so I'm only on for 3 hours. I got 3 hours in me from 10 to 1. I gotta get some sleep. So everybody know at 1 a.m., that's it for me. Wherever the conversation is, I gotta cut it off. I'm not gonna cut the
Okay.
live stream off because it's not my show. It's Q's show. Q is the person that picked the people. Q is the person that picked the subject. Q is the person that put everything together. She's the one that's running everything behind the scenes. So I'm there as a panelist. It's on my platform, but I'm on there as a panelist. If I get off at 1, I can get 3 hours of sleep, then I got to be back up. 3.5 hours of sleep, then I got to be back up. So it's not that I left him, is that I didn't want him to leave during the time that I was there. Does that make
Straight up,
sense?
man.
Because I can
Yeah,
only get
that
three
made
hours. If I don't get
pure
3 hours of sleep, bro, I'm a crash. I got to get 3.
straight up, man. Hey, but when you coming back to Dallas, man?
Probably in 2 months. Give me 2 months. I'll be there.
Yeah, I need to go and meet you in person, man, because we got like minds, you know.
Yeah, big dog. I appreciate you. Thank you, big dog. I'll be back in Dallas.
All right,
All right,
all
big dog.
right.
Saint. Let's go with Saint. Anybody that got a gripe, anybody that feels some type of way about me, you are more than welcome to be up, or anybody on the panel. Looks like everybody got all the smoke for me, justifiably. But anybody that feels some type of way, you're more than welcome to be able to call in. I'm gonna go with Saint next. Saint, you gotta unmute yourself, big dog. Saint, you gotta unmute yourself. Going once. Saint going twice. Gotta let you go. T. T, are you laying down? T.
Oh no, no, oh my fault, bro. I was watching the show on YouTube, bro.
That's 2K. He got his name as T.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's
What do
why you
you?
won't want to let me up.
Nah, yeah, because if I'd have seen 2K, I'd have brought you up immediately.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate bro for holding it down though. But
What do you think about this so far, 2K?
hey, no, no, like so I like I'm trying to stay on subject, and I got smoke for Q Diddy, bro.
Okay, you got smoke for Quentin. Quentin, you
Yeah,
in?
I don't,
You up?
I don't like the way he handled the queens, and that's real. Like, just looking back, I was just watching all our old episodes, and the treatment Quentin give black women, bro,
Oh
it's
shit.
bad, bro. Q did it.
Quentin, you muted. I can't hear you.
I don't always prep before I say anything about a black woman. I try not to say nothing about a black woman.
That's because you ain't got nothing good to say, and that's bad. That you got to prep
It's hard. Like I try to not say bad things, but it's hard when it's just there.
Uh
So what was your? Why do you not like black people? I can say black people.
I,
oh.
I do like black people.
You sure you do? You
I think generally, the wide majority of them ain't shit. I could probably say that.
So why do you
Sheesh.
think majority of
He
black
don't like him.
people or black women ain't shit?
Because the way they talk, the way they act. Look, I used to work in customer service, and when I heard a black motherfucker on the phone, I knew this shit wasn't gonna go well.
Damn.
Like when I heard a black girl's voice, I knew she was gonna be demanding some shit. She gonna be asking for some shit. She didn't read the non-refundable shit that we sent her in the email. Nigga, that's why. And by and large, just the motherfucking truth.
So your gripe with black women come from a retail experience.
No, my gripe from black women is being around black women.
Oh my god! Like y'all, can we send him to Ivana or something? Like,
I'm just saying, like I know there's good ones, but when we have these conversations, I just
Good
say what
ones.
I think is.
golly.
What's your specific question? I don't really think you asked me a specific question.
Now there was the specific question, like, what's your gripe with black women, bro?
Well, it's not even my gripe. It's you should have a gripe. You're more tolerant of the fuckery than I am, is what it is.
No,
So it ain't really me.
I'm gonna
It's more of you. Why you let this shit slide? It's probably more what you should be talking about.
No, I'm more understand. I see.
That's
See,
what I
listen.
said, nigga. You two understanding
No,
of
no,
some
no.
fuckery.
So this what Mika got us at right here. We are
Okay.
willing to give other races of women the benefit of the doubt way more often than we do black women.
Who? I don't. I'll give who the benefit of the doubt.
Come on now, like we had the white. I know why you gave it for the benefit of the doubt, but you did by default.
Well, I gave her a benefit of the doubt by default because I messed with her outside of this space. That's why I gave her benefit of the doubt. But there's been some fuckery ass fucking black women or white women on here that I haven't.
Okay, listen, bro. So my goal, cause
Not the
you know,
smoke.
I want you, cause I want to have a black woman's intervention with you, bro. I'm gonna have a panel. We're gonna do it on Anton show. Me, you, and three hood hoes, and we gonna get somewhere.
They gonna say fuck nigga black shit, just like those black women on Anton's panel that told me they won't date me because my voice wasn't deep enough. What fuck kind of bullshit is that?
No, so like you got this annoying monotone voice, bro.
That's
Like
fine. You don't gotta like it.
you
You're not a
definitely
bitch. You
different.
ain't gotta like it.
See, listen, cuz we gonna get you together, bro.
Not
Like
your cuz. Not
benefit,
your cuz. I'm a
you'll
normal black
benefit from
nigga
some
from the
straight women.
suburbs. Not your cuz.
Oh
The
man.
way he drags out the ER is
Hey, so
hilarious.
as white as Quinn wanna be, you the one who stand in the hood and got shot, not me, nigga.
Nigga, I was
You
like 10. Nigga, what the fuck you talking
it don't matter, it was you.
about?
You almost like lost your
Oh,
life to the streets, not me.
I don't understand. I was a little kid. I don't what you talking about.
y'all
Okay.
are hilarious.
But,
Like we moved
but
out as soon as we got some money. We moved out. What you mean? I don't know. What you
Every
talking
every
about?
it's for tonight. Tonight is every man for themselves. I'm not coming to nobody defense. There's so many things
oh,
that I
every
want to
man for
say.
themselves.
Every man for themselves tonight, because I
Okay,
got my
let me
own.
go
I
ahead
got
and
my
move
own
on
self to
over here to
defend.
Slimmy.
I got my own self to defend. Every man for themselves tonight.
So Slimmy, tonight is you by yourself.
Yeah, okay. Well, where the smoke?
You 6'8". What the hoes at? Why you ain't got nothing over there?
What
Come
do you
on,
mean
like
where they at?
hey, I let you slide with the McDonald headset, but for you not
And
to
you
come
went and,
with
and you went and got the McDonald headset just like me.
no.
Well, you got one similar, nigga. What what you mean?
Hey, I need to see more out of you, bro. You single, bro. You probably living that life.
What you need to see? What I'm supposed to post it on Instagram?
Yeah, nigga, live.
Anton literally just said this. Like,
He
if
said
you
he's
if you
six
got women,
eight.
why you don't gotta post them? You don't gotta talk about it. It ain't nothing to talk about.
Okay, since it's every man for themselves, let's go ahead and throw this one off the glass. Rita, you back there?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the
Rita,
point
speak up.
is?
Nick, you listen. You know my girl not gonna speak unless I tell her to
Look,
speak.
I'm already knowing. Nah,
You know I'm not.
He
She
said
not gonna speak
no.
unless I tell her to speak. Honey, go
nah,
ahead.
I'm just
Honey, go ahead and speak to 2K.
dang, cause I gotta get that command, bro. Where you get that from?
Get
Hello,
what?
at what tax bracket can my woman not talk without my permission? I'm trying to get there.
I mean, but why would she respond to other people? She only responded to me.
Oh, come on, man. See, man, you lucky nigga. You got Rita.
I'm
I
not
can't even
lucky. Why would she respond to other people? She ain't paying attention to nothing unless she hear my voice say it's okay. And so
listen,
when I say move, she move. And when I don't say nothing, she don't say nothing. She
listen.
ain't
If
gonna say she ain't listen, she ain't gonna say nothing to nobody unless I okay it. She ain't gonna watch nothing. She ain't interested in what nobody gotta say. She ain't interested in having no conversations unless she know that I think that it makes sense for her.
if I read, I wouldn't drop the bag neither. Cause like, don't fumble it talking to me.
Rita is taken
Yeah,
care of for the rest of her life. She ain't worried about that.
I'm already knowing. And Mika, I ain't really got no smoke for you, cuz like you cool.
Well, you should, nigga, because she be fucking popping off, nigga, unchecked every fucking day.
My
Okay,
nigga,
okay. How do I pop off?
it's
Mika
so
said
hard to
what
go
she
up,
want whenever she want. Y'all niggas don't say shit. She just
bro.
fucking smile and y'all niggas take it.
You did it.
But
It's
what do
hard
I
to
say?
go at
Hold
a
on.
feminine,
I
Hold
love
on,
bro.
you though,
Quentin.
Mika.
No,
I love
no,
you.
no. Quentin is lying. Quentin will be in the chat and starts instigating. And then if I say something, then I'm the villain. You're a liar. You're a whole liar.
I don't know, Q did. We're gonna have to fix that tube.
You what?
It's you. It's you.
We're gonna have to fix that tube, the attitude.
It's
What are you
you.
talking about?
You. Oh, 2K, did you hear that he's not
Hold
coming?
on, hold on. What's the super slides dude's name? He said he backstage. What's his name? I don't see nothing that say super slide on the back.
Let me go and get out of here, man. Anton, you giving that free smoke. I damn feel like a cancer
What's his
patient.
name? Because I don't see nothing. I see football fan Coco, Justin G Saint, New Reconstruction, Mac, and Jay Looney. I don't see no super slide in the back. What's your username? I'm gonna move him up on the list. Give me a second. Give
What?
me a
I got
second.
sexy knees.
What's his name?
Y'all hilarious.
I'm looking. Hold on. What's his name? What's your username? Y'all pay attention to the chat and make sure y'all tell me what his username is so I can bring him up ASAP.
Trina said dictator and a narcissist. She should call in.
Anybody
Trail.
can call in. Anybody is welcome to be able to call in. I have no problems whatsoever. What is his
I'm about to.
name? He's Sandy in the back. I don't know what his name is. I don't want to bring up some random person that ain't actually them. Give me a second.
Like Ariana Grande.
What is your name in the back? Here, let me see if I can pull some people up and see if I can get them up there. Hold on, Coco. Here, I'll put up Coco first. Coco, what's your issue?
Okay. I have smoked with you because 3 hours of sleep, Anton, seriously?
I mean, I gotta
Oh.
deliver. It is what it is. I gotta deliver.
I
He getting
understand that. And I
I
understand
I
that, but
I gotta
sleep is
catch up on sleep when I can. So
for your future self, for your 70-year-old self, for your 80-year-old self. Sleep is the basis of every metabolic function, from your metabolism, from your mitochondrial function, from everything, for your brain be able to uh, recharge itself. So I
I
understand
understand
getting your
that.
sleep.
I understand
Okay.
that, but I definitely I'm gonna try to get more sleep later on. But on Mondays it's just rougher. On Mondays alone, it's just rough.
All right. Well, if you can promise me that throughout the rest of the week, because at 3 hours, things start to
Yeah, I get
mess
more
up.
sleep throughout the week, but the three and a half hours, three and a half hours on
I
Mondays
don't
is a
I
rough
don't think
day.
it's ever I think it's been scientifically proven that set 8 hours of sleep isn't the benchmark. And actually the amount of sleep that you need per person is hereditary. So three
Yes,
hours
but
3 hours may be
I
enough
want
for
this
some.
super slide dude, man. I really want him to call in, and I want to know what his name is.
I'm not going to be for long, but real quick, it's good to set your body to the circadian rhythm, meaning like in nature, our biology, we should be up when the sun is up and sleep when the sun is down. I mean, everything in
Yeah.
terms of our systems, immunity, um, car-
11:11.
our skeletal system, everything is connected to nature. Ideally, I understand people have, but three minimum for a long term will drain years out of your life. There are studies, there's statistics. I don't mean to geek everyone out but I do want our black men to take care of themselves, to get your biometrics, to check your triglycerides, your get hypertension, your glucose levels, your A1C, your lipid panel,
Are you
all
a
of that,
nurse?
because those could be well, my background is in wellness, so I've been doing corporate wellness for like 15 plus
Okay.
years. So yeah, so I just
All right, I
wanted to when I
appreciate you,
heard
Coco.
that, yeah. So I'll come back later, but I know but I'm just here to kind of nudge you, like, hey, we want you to be here for a long time and a quality of life, longevity.
All right, thank you, Coco.
Oh,
Love you, Pam. Bye.
All right, bye. Y'all, give me a second. I want to have this conversation. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second.
I'm about
This
to
is for
change
Coco.
phones.
This is
Hold on,
for
y'all.
Coco.
Just give me a
This is what
second, Joe.
Coco. There you
Hold
go,
on, Quentin.
Coco. I
Give
get
me.
my shit checked all the time.
All right, give me a second, Joe. Hold on, let me get this person up here.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Good evening. So, you have an issue with me, or you have an issue with my opinion of how you present your marriage?
No, I have an issue with you saying what you would do to my wife or what she would do if she was single.
What exactly did I say I would do to your wife?
No, 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 no. I have an
No, no. If you're
issue
gonna
with what.
quote me, if you're
Listen,
gonna
let me answer your question.
quote me right.
Let me answer. Let me answer your question. You said what my wife what she would be doing, and you started emphasizing and illustrating exactly what she would be doing as far as what different dudes and who she would be fucking and all of this other stuff. That's
But
exactly
you,
what you said.
okay, that's fair. But you said you had holes, so what does it matter?
Because you don't speak on another man's wife. I don't
But
speak on
sir,
your wife.
you don't know my wife. I don't present my wife out here like that.
It doesn't matter. I don't speak on other dudes' wives specifically.
I speak on.
And listen, listen,
Oh, wait,
listen.
wait, wait. I
Regardless
speak
of
on
how,
how you present your
regardless,
marriage.
no, that's not what you said. You've never
Yeah.
heard me. You've never heard me present my wife in a negative way like that. You've never heard
I
me
never
say
said
that.
no, no, no. I said how you present your marriage because a lot of people that follow you are new. When you first
It
came in,
doesn't
I
matter.
remember.
I've never
I know.
had a
I gotta give
conversation.
people context. I gotta give people context. When you first came in, you were throwing your marriage in a lot of people's faces. You were the Mr. Married Man. You did everything right. Marriage is for poor people. All that good stuff. Fine, have at it. You presented a certain optic on your marriage, how you thought you made people like it was all good. Fine.
And it still is all good. She's sitting right
Oh,
there.
okay. Here's my question for you. How do you have hoes then? Are you allowed to have outside relationships in your marriage?
I
Yes or no?
never said that you've never heard me say that I had outside relationships ever.
No, 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 no. But if you say you
Because
have
I do
hoes,
have hoes around me on a regular basis, and they come to the studio. They come to the studio. They come on the panels.
oh,
They fly.
Anton,
They fly in,
bruh.
and they're regularly in the studio on a
Ay,
regular basis having conversations. That has nothing to do. Zero. You've never heard me. Nobody has ever heard me ever say that I have ever stepped out on my wife. There is no accusations against me. There is nobody that could ever say that I've ever done it. If it was true or if it was something that was ever real, you would have heard it by now. I am very
I never
visible.
said you
Hold on, wait, wait,
did.
wait.
You
I'm very
you
visible.
failed in giving
Wait, 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 wait,
context to
wait. I'm
people
gonna
when you
let you
say you
speak.
have
I'm
hoes.
gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak. And I
Go ahead.
do have hoes. I absolutely have hoes around me on a regular basis.
But that's not what
Absolutely.
you said.
Listen, listen, listen. You have never, ever, ever heard me say anything about infidelity or ever stepping out on my relationship, ever. And I still stand on the whole idea behind marriage. And one of the things that I've always said is marriage is a business first. And then I said the
Okay.
love comes later, afterwards, that I would never ever let my wife's feet hit the ground. And I have the utmost respect for her as far as how it is that I make sure that she's taken care of and she will always have.
But
What you did is
is giving
assume
my
you
opinion
assume.
on
I'm gonna
the
let you
optics
respond. I'm
you
gonna let you
present.
respond. I'm gonna let you
Go
respond.
ahead.
You assume you did a disrespectful live stream, which you're entitled to do because there's nothing that I could do about that, right? You can say whatever it is that you want to say. But I think that it was corny as fuck because you did a rumor mill type live stream that had nothing to do with what was really happening in real life. So the one thing that I don't do is I don't do speculation and I don't do rumors. I react to exactly what somebody says and I give my opinion about it. You went off the deep end and you turned into a gossip girl and you started talking about my wife and you was disrespectful, talking about how she would be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks and all of this shit. And that shit is disrespectful, bro. Real talk. It's
Anton,
disrespectful. And then I reached out to you and I asked you to take it down because it was disrespectful, which obviously you don't have no obligation to because you don't know me in real life and we not cool like that. But I asked you to take it down because I don't care what people say about me. I absolutely do not care about what people say about me. You could say I am the worst human in the world. That is
If
cool.
you
You can
don't care,
say
then
that.
why are we
Wait,
here?
wait, 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 wait,
Then
wait, wait, wait.
okay,
Hold on. I'm gonna
if you
let you
don't care, then
respond.
why am I here?
I'm gonna let you respond, but I finally got you up here to say it to your face because I'm not gonna do all of that gossiping shit.
No, no, no.
I
I can do
absolutely
you
am
one better.
cool. I'm cool with you saying whatever you could say that I'm a harlot, that I don't have no hoes and I'm trash or whatever. But when you start saying shit like my wife would be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks and being passed around and shit, you don't see that as disrespectful, fam?
Okay, here's where you went wrong. You presented an optics of your marriage to people. You did that. And then you say, and then certain things you say as a married man. First of all, now you're giving the full context of why you say you got hoes. You shouldn't have said that to begin with because people
You
obviously
can't
no
tell
man.
me what to say.
But once again, you can't get mad if people take it like,
You
well,
can't say
why is
my
he
wife
saying
will
that?
be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks. That ain't got nothing to do with what I say.
You
She
do
don't
her.
have
You put
nothing
in
to
every.
do.
You
She
put her
don't
out
have
here.
no. You
You
did
put
that
her
shit
out
because
here.
you wanted to be a shock jock
Anton,
content. You wanted to
just a
get the
couple months.
views.
Wait,
You
wait.
wanted to get the views,
Here's how much
and
of a
that shit
hypocrite you
was
are. Hear me out.
disrespectful.
Wait. Here's where you went wrong. First, you said she needed surgery. You put her business out there, which I didn't agree with. Why would you
No,
do
I
that? Is
asked
beyond
people to
me.
pray for her while
You
she was
don't want.
going through a surgery. That's what I
You
did.
don't need everybody's prayers because you don't know people's
I
bad
don't
intentions
care.
behind that.
You can't tell me what to do with my content. I
I'm
don't have
not telling you
no.
what. Oh
What you
Jesus,
not
bro.
answering? What you not answering is why would you turn disrespectful and start saying that wild shit? Cause see, you keep dodging all of the other stuff, but you don't want
You
to
said
address the
you
real
had
issue.
hoes. So
You
that
don't want to
tells me,
address
well, this man
so
must
because I
have
say I want
he must have out.
so
He's
because I
allowed
say
to
I
have
got
outside.
hoes, because I say I got hoes, that means that you can say that my wife will be bouncing up on another nigga
The
dick.
average person. Hold up. Let me address that first because you said you had hoes. The average person gonna listen to that and say, well, he must have outside affairs because you didn't give all this breakdown context with the extra
You
shit
don't watch
that
enough
you.
content to actually
I
understand it
don't
because I
watch you
talk
like
about it on
that,
a
bro.
regular basis.
Honestly, I don't. No,
But
no,
you know what?
no.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk without interrupting you the whole time. Go
Nah,
ahead, do your thing.
I'm not long winded like that. So if you took offense to that, okay, I get it. But you presented her, you put her out here in
I
everybody's
ain't never
faces like
presented
that.
my wife as a harlot ever.
I never said she was a harlot.
Nigga, you talked about her bouncing up on other niggas' dicks. What's wrong
If
with you?
y'all got a divorce, that's what I said.
We didn't, nigga. That's false
I didn't say
information.
what. Did you say? I said if. I said if y'all had gotten
Nigga, that
if you
is
got a divorce,
wild. You
this is
are
what
a
this is
wild
how she would
nigga.
move.
Why would you first of all assume or even speak on if a nigga got divorced and what my wife would be doing? That's weird nigga shit, bro.
Because you
That's
moving
not
hella
cool.
sloppy for a married guy. That's why. And the rest of us are looking
I
at you
don't
like
give a
no
fuck
married
about
man
what
moves
you
like
think
this.
I do. You don't talk about another man's wife like
You
that.
presented to us. You put it out there.
You weird,
So then
nigga.
don't
You
get mad
weird.
when
You
people
a weird ass nigga.
okay, listen,
You
Anton.
weird as fuck, bro. And any
Okay,
nigga that's out here
I'm
doing it,
outside
married or not,
Chicago.
is a
I'm
weird
4
ass
hours
nigga.
from Detroit. I would love to have this conversation in person.
Nigga, you weird as fuck talking about
I'm
another
4
nigga's wife.
hours away
No,
from
no, no,
Detroit.
don't deflect. Nigga, you
I'm not
weird.
deflecting.
And you know what the
It's
worst
a
part about you
4 hour
is?
drive for me.
You know what the worst you know
It's
what the
a
worst part
four
about it
hour drive
is?
for me.
You know what the worst part about it
So
is
you
that
don't want
you
to have
won't
this
even
conversation in person?
you know how a nigga is not a real man because he won't
Oh
even
my
admit that he
gosh.
wrong. He won't even admit that he wrong.
You presented
It's one thing
you
to
put her
talk
out
about
here
me.
like this.
It's one
You
thing
put
to
her out
talk
here
about
like
me,
this.
but it's another thing to just completely be disrespectful like that.
Okay. And I'm offering you the chance
So
to
I
have
don't
this
want to
conversation
talk
in
to you,
person.
nigga.
I'm a
You
4 hour, but I'm
disrespectful.
here. You don't
You
want to talk to me, but somehow I'm
disrespectful,
here.
bro. You
I'm
disrespectful,
four
flat
hours
out.
from you, bro.
You
I'm four
disrespectful.
hours.
What does
I'll
that
make the
mean?
drive.
So what you want to do? All right. So what you insinuate? Let's just get it out.
I'm not insinuating anything.
So what the fuck you talking about meeting up for then?
You don't
Wait,
want
hold on.
you don't want to have
Hold
this
on.
conversation in person
Because listen,
because you
I
said you're
don't
a
miss
real dude.
words. I
You
don't miss
said you're a real
words.
nigga,
I
right?
don't
You
miss
that's
words.
you.
I don't go back and
You're a real
forth.
guy.
Are you implying? Are you implying that you want to come to Detroit and got smoked? Is that what you're saying?
Did I say that? Where did I say that?
I'm asking you.
No.
So then, if that ain't what you're trying to do, then I don't want to fucking meet up. I don't want to be friends. I
So
don't want
you
to
want
be
to meet up for
cool.
smoke? Is that what you're saying?
You never listen. If you
Okay,
want smoke,
wait.
if you
So you want to meet?
no. If
So
you
you only
want
want to meet up for
smoke
smoke?
and you want to meet up on that type of time, then say that shit. But don't insinuate nothing. Don't act like you that tough, like you really want to pull up.
I'm not tough.
That ain't even
I
what
never
we
said I
on.
was tough.
That ain't what we. Then don't say that shit, cause
Okay,
I ain't meeting with
what's it
you
gonna take for me
unless
to,
it's on some
Anton?
other type of shit.
What's it
I
gonna
ain't
take?
meeting with you unless it's on that other shit.
Okay, what's it gonna take?
I don't want to
How
meet
do you
with
want to
you,
meet up?
nigga, unless we got smoke for real in real life.
Okay, we got smoke. I want to meet up.
All right, cool. Send me an email, Anton Daniels 413,
Wait,
Anton
wait, wait, wait,
Daniels
wait, wait, wait,
413
wait,
at
wait, 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 wait.
gmail.com.
Let me write
No,
that down. Let me write
you
that.
can
Hold on,
replay
come on,
this.
man. Let me
You
write
can
it down.
replay this. Anton
Let me write it
Daniels
down.
413 at gmail.com. And then we can figure that shit out.
413
Anton Daniels 413
413.
at gmail.com.
All right, I'll email you right now.
I bet. Weird ass niggas. Get on my fucking nerves. I hate these niggas, man. Is Slimmy still here? Oh, let me bring Slimmy up. Yeah. Corny ass
Nah,
niggas, man.
Ty.
All you gotta do is say, yeah, I'm wrong. I shouldn't have said no shit, no wild shit like that about your spouse. But instead, niggas want to posture. They want to stand on that shit. Okay. All right, we gonna play that. Nigga, I never even met this nigga before in my entire life. Some random ass nigga just doing a live stream insinuating some shit like that. I don't even care if you could say anything you want about me. And the nigga and he know he was wrong. That's the worst part about it. He know he was wrong.
No, Anton, it ain't nothing to meet up about. Like
Why
for
you
real,
say that?
bro. Like, nah, it ain't.
Why you
Cause
say that? If he
like,
want to, no. Listen, if he want to come to the city and he want to be on some tough guy shit, I can't stop him from doing that. If he want to come to Detroit and be on some tough guy shit, I cannot stop him from doing that. I am not saying that I will do anything. I'm not saying that I'm about that life. I can't stop somebody else from doing what they want to do.
yeah. But this was on live stream, so no, bro. No,
It is
I
what it
don't think
is.
meeting up. I don't think meeting up
Y'all got
is
any
good.
thoughts before we continue on with the show?
Yeah, dude was dead ass wrong. I just don't understand why people can't admit when they're wrong. Like all you had to do is be like, yeah, I was out of line. Oh, like I don't understand how someone talking about yeah, and it's clear, it's evident that you've been. I'm on mute.
No, we hear you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what is Quentin doing?
What's going on?
Mika is muted. Oh, I muted the guest. I'm sorry, Mika, and I muted Quentin too. I'm sorry, y'all. My
I was
bad.
like, dang,
Oh shit.
I was here the whole time like,
that's funny.
Oh man. No,
My bad, y'all.
I don't think dude should have. I don't know. I think dude should have just apologized, man. Like honestly, because saying that some women is around. Oh, he calling back.
I don't see nobody in the back call me back.
Wait, Uncut Underground said I'm in the back. My
What's
bad.
his name?
What's your name in the back?
I just think overall, this is just like people period. And I think it's weird, like no matter how you present what you present, nigga, it's mine. So why the fuck does it matter? Nigga, if I'm okay with it, if my wife is okay with it, why does it fucking matter?
because they think you should acquiesce
It's
to
just it's
what
fucking
everybody else
weird that
does.
people think
Yeah.
what they think about shit matter. That's fucking weird as shit to me.
What is the uncut dude's name in the back?
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit.
Let me see if I can find him.
Oh boy.
I don't know what his name is in the back.
They not like
Uncut
us.
Underground. He's saying it's Uncut Underground.
I don't see no uncut underground in the back, bro.
It got declined.
I see
I
Nuke
thought you
Reconstruction. Are you New
wanted
Reconstruction?
Where the folks that be in the comments always talking about people always agreeing with Anton? Bring y'all punk asses up here. I see y'all on every fucking video.
Let me see. Maybe this is him. Are you underground uncut?
Nah, I'm wait.
Well, what's your gripe?
Yeah, hold on. Let me mute you on the computer. All right, yeah, man. First, y'all actually caught me off guard with the last caller, so I got a little gripe based on the previous call because it's like you asking everybody to call. I'm talking to Anton, by the way.
Hmm.
Yeah, you asking everybody, you asking for all this smoke, but then you getting real emotional, big dog.
So I
Every
can't get
time somebody,
passionate. I can't get passionate when I'm talking to people.
I mean, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. You just seem to
Between what?
be between being passionate and being emotional, and it
So
seemed like
so
you're a
so,
little,
so okay. So your
seemed
gripe is
like you're a
what?
little reactionary.
Well, your gripe is what?
Well, it just seemed like for you to be talking all this leadership and all this, masculinity, you seem a little moist. That's all on that.
Okay. I mean, I
All right,
disagree
but
with
look,
you, but I disagree with you. But okay.
yeah, that's cool.
I'm not.
But
I'm
look,
not threatening nobody. I'm not telling anybody to do anything from a. We can have some passionate disagreements, and I preface this by saying that I'm gonna meet people with the same energy that they meet me with, and I'm always gonna speak passionate. That don't mean that I'm about to crash out or nothing like that. I'm absolutely gonna be passionate, and I'm not above reproach.
well, you definitely just gave out your email, and old
I
boy
give
was
out my
saying he was
email
gonna
every day,
pull.
big dog.
Old boy said he gonna pull up. You said here
You
go the
don't know
email.
nothing.
We line that up. But look, that's your business. I just
So
figured
wait,
I'll
wait,
put
wait,
that
wait. Are
dog
you
in your ear.
saying that I shouldn't have said that?
I'm saying do what you want to do as a
No, no, no.
man,
I'm
but
asking your opinion. I'm
in
inviting you
my
for your opinion.
okay, in my opinion, when you say you want all the smoke and you are a very, very opinionated man who's got some I'm not even sure how to categorize your ideology. It's kind of eclectic, but because you talk about a lot of different things, but I would say you should be able to handle this a little bit. You should be a little bit more prudent because you
No,
already
I'm not
know
gonna do
people
that.
calling up here with the smoke.
I'm not
So
gonna
if
do that.
you,
I'm an entertainer. I'm a live streamer. I'm not going to be prudent. I'm gonna be passionate about the things that I'm passionate about.
in my opinion, it seemed like you're not letting these guys even say what they calling up to say. The previous caller and the guy before that, you was argumentative, and
First
I
of
thought
all,
that was
first of all, hold
I
on.
thought that was a little out of character for you,
The previous caller said some egregious shit that I disagree with, and I finally
right?
got an opportunity to say it to him directly, and so that's what I said.
Well, to his point, you did put your wife out here on the forefront, so you open her up to a lot of different weirdos when you keep talking about her all the time. So
But I
I
only
think what he
talk
was
about her
saying
in a
was you
positive
can't
light.
really.
I only
I,
talk about her in a positive light. I've never talked negatively about my chick ever. Ever.
nah, but what I'm saying is, I think this the part you're missing because I would
Mhm.
agree with you there. But what you're missing is that these people, they actually now have been introduced to your wife by you. So their opinion, they're going to speak their opinion, and that's based on whatever it may be based on. But that's totally
So
up to
how
you
you
if you
gonna
want to
hold
keep
me
bringing her on.
accountable? How you gonna hold me accountable about the disrespectful shit that somebody else said about my wife?
I'm saying it's wrong to disrespect your wife, but what
So how is
you're
that my fault?
doing, I didn't. What I'm saying is you're opening up your wife to the scrutiny because you have chosen to
Oh, I understand
volunteer
that part.
information about her.
I understand that part, and she understand it too. She know what come with this shit. So we good in our house. But when I have the
Right.
opportunity to have a passionate conversation, because this is free smoke night, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Right. And then you giving out your email on top of that, which I think was just a little uncharacteristic of Anton Daniels. That's all
He
on that.
always gives
But
out his
I really
email.
want,
No, he's saying he's
So
talking about the way that he did it.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you
he's
that.
talking about the way he did
I'm
it.
gonna give you
He's talking
that.
about the way that he
As a
did it.
matter of fact, I should not have given out my email under those circumstances,
under those
and
circumstances, bro.
and I 100% agree with you. And I
Uh,
walked that back. I walked that back. I shouldn't have did it. Um, and it's nothing meaningful about it. And then I don't plan on meeting up with nobody either.
And I already really knew that based on your character, and that's why I know you would have if you had an opportunity with a cool head, you would have handled that a totally different way. So it's real difficult for people to think logically when they're angry. So that's why I'm just telling you. It seemed like you with this show so far, you trending in that direction. You reacting. But
I agree
I
with
got
you.
I got one thing I want to say, and I really want, excuse me, I really want you to clear the air because I don't
And
listen to
after
you
this, I
much
got to
on the
get
show.
somebody else up. But go
I
ahead.
know that's why I'm trying. I'm trying to just put this, posit this, and then I'm a roll. The just pearly things. I might be bringing up old stuff, but the
Hmm.
just pearly things thing. I heard you talking to Yuck Mouth maybe a couple weeks ago, so that's why it just is back top of mind.
Hmm.
You, she said with a known wannabe white supremacist, Nick Fuentes or whatever, that
Hmm.
slavery wasn't all that bad.
Hmm.
So you seem to be caping for her
How am I
when she
caping for
was like,
somebody? She
"Hold,
her
hold,
own.
let me
Okay,
let me
go ahead.
let
I'm
me
gonna let you
let me
finish.
finish because I really want you to because you probably an answer. That's why I'm saying I preface this by saying I want you to really clear the air because there may be something I miss. But when she said slavery ain't all that bad, and then she went on her little campaign, and you was like rocking with her, and you was like really caping for her, in my opinion, from what I saw on the show when you brought her on. Now, what I want to know is because I heard you say to Yuck Mouth, I'm not going to just stop dealing with somebody who I've been busting bags with. I'm gonna support her. She, I'm trying to figure out how she didn't go against you when she went against your people, your community, and she said slavery wasn't all that bad. Unless you agree with those sentiments, and I'm all ears.
She is her own person. She is her own content creator. And I'm gonna say the same thing today that I said back then. If I have a problem with somebody that I know in real life, that I've met in real life, that came and met my family, and I know who they are, and I've met their family, I'm not gonna air them out in front of y'all just for y'all pleasure. I'm not here to satisfy y'all. I got my community. I got my tribe. And I don't rock with people based off of color. I rock with people based off of content, the content of their character. And so because I know her in real life, if I have a disagreement with her, then I'll call her. But I'm not gonna air her out for y'all pleasure, just to make y'all feel good. That's not what I do with real people that I'm real friends with. Now, if you see somebody say something about me unwarranted that I know him in real life, then I'm going to defend myself. But she has never said anything negative about me. She can stand on her own too. And if y'all had smoke for her like y'all did, then y'all address her because she a content creator. But if I know you in real life and you know my family and I know your family, I'm not going to air you out publicly for everybody else. That's a conversation that we can have in private. I'm not going to have that a conversation in front of y'all to satisfy y'all. That's what people that know each other in real life do.
My only response to that would be you allowed her to come onto your platform and publicly. I'm sorry, I think I see you still talking. But
I'm not
all right,
talking.
no, you allowed her to come onto your platform and publicly try to walk back what she said, and you kind of stamped it too. Like you was kind of on the slavery ain't that bad rant yourself that week.
Did I say
So
that? Don't put
I
words in my
want to ask.
mouth.
That's
Ain't,
what
no,
I
no, no,
want
no,
to.
no,
I
no, no,
want
no,
to
no, no,
ask
no, no,
you.
no, no,
I
no,
want
no.
to ask you
That
right
ain't
now
no ain't
because
no
I don't.
kindas. Ain't no kindas.
Right. I want to ask you
I
right
never
now.
said that. I
I want
never
to
said
ask you.
that. No,
I
no,
want
no,
to
no.
ask you
Listen,
though.
listen,
Can
listen.
I ask you? Was
Okay, go
slavery
ahead.
all that bad? I just
Yes, it
want
was
to
very.
ask you.
Of
So
course, it was bad.
okay. Okay. So you
But
disagree
just
with
because somebody
Pearlie on
got a
that?
difference of opinion in me, and I don't remember her saying that because I didn't watch all of her content. But even if somebody got a difference of opinion in me, that don't mean that I'm gonna throw them under the bus. Again, any conversation that I feel like I
Slavery
need to
wasn't that bad. She
any
throwing you under the
conversation,
bus.
listen, is meaningful to you.
She throwing you under the
If that's
bus
meaningful to you, then that's a
and
gripe
your
that
black
you have.
kids.
If I have an issue with somebody, then I'm gonna call them behind the scenes because I know them in real life. That's how I
But
move.
she doing it on your platform. You doing it behind your platform.
She
So I
never
ain't
said
really
that on my
understanding that.
platform. What we
Or
what
she
we had
came
a
on your
conversation
platform
about,
to walk
what
that
we
back.
had a
She came on
conversation
your
about on my
platform
platform,
to walk that public
what we had
statement
a
back
conversation about, and
publicly.
maybe you should go and look at what I had a conversation about where on my platform. What we talked about on my platform is how it is that she operate from a business perspective as far as whether
Exactly, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't talk to her
dog, hold
about
on,
what
hold
you
on, hold on, hold
said,
on, hold
nigga?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
You
Not
this is my
wait, wait,
point.
wait, 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 wait.
Why is you talking to this bitch about
Stop,
something that she
stop, bro.
about where
Stop,
she
stop, stop,
on there
stop,
talking
stop,
about
stop.
slavery wasn't that
You a
bad,
hypocrite,
but you
nigga.
want to talk to
You
her
a
about
hypocrite.
business plans?
You a hypocrite. You a
You should
What
have
hypocrite.
been
just happened?
talking to her about
You a
what the
hypocrite.
trending topic
Dog,
was. You was
you
trying
just
to
got on this
deflect the whole
platform.
time, Anton.
You
Come
just
on,
got on this
fam. Stand
platform.
on business.
You just got on this platform, and the foundation of your argument is, Anton, you got a little out of pocket. You need to hold yourself together. You a little too passionate. You just called me a nigga right after that because you didn't like what it is that I said that was in disagreement with you. I never
This
disrespected
a
you.
logical
I
fallacy.
never
Get back to the
disrespected
point.
you. You
Get
start
back to the
calling people
point.
bitches and all of this. Nigga, you a hypocrite.
Yeah,
And
she's a
this
bitch.
is why,
She's a bitch. I
listen,
call any
this is why,
peppermint
No, you
this
patty,
is
contradicting
this is
pasty
why,
ass
yourself.
cracker.
no, nigga, you
I
call me a
call
you call me a
any
nigga.
cracker
No.
that say
You call
slavery
me a
wasn't that
nigga.
bad. I
This is
call her every
why
bitch in the book.
I don't respect these niggas, yo. Y'all
Oh,
keep
you don't
telling me
respect
to
me, but you
Anton,
respect
you need to be the
pasty.
bigger person. You need to tighten up. And this is why I said I meet people with the
You
same energy
respect
that they give me.
pasty though.
When we was having a conversation, we was having a conversation. It wasn't
All right, well
disrespectful.
continue,
It
bro.
wasn't disrespect.
Continue.
No, you already
You
crossed
going?
the line, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh, all
You
right.
crossed
You
the line,
emotional
nigga.
again.
Fuck you.
See, this what I'm saying.
Fuck you, nigga. Get the fuck
You
off
need
my
to have
screen.
all
You a
that smoke
bitch,
for
nigga.
Pearl.
Get the fuck up. But see, honestly, this is why. This
What
is
the fuck
why.
just happened?
This is why I don't respect these niggas because they just be talking, bro. These niggas will sit here and try to hold me accountable for shit that they clearly just showed you that they are a reflection of the thing that they're trying to hold you accountable for. Fuck you, nigga.
Oh
Don't sit here and
man.
call me out of my name and then expect for me to treat you with some level of respect. I'm gonna meet you with the same energy that you meet me with. I even backed down and gave him some credit and said, you know what, you right.
Jeez.
You right. I ain't gonna meet up with nobody. I shouldn't have gave my email out under that under that context or whatever. No, I'm passionate, and when you respect me, I'm gonna respect you, even if we disagree. If you disrespect me, then I'm gonna call you out of your name the same way that you call me out of my name. This nigga tried to hold me accountable for some shit that he literally just was a hypocrite about.
That nigga did a 180.
Let me get
A 180.
let me get underground up. Let me have this one-on-one conversation real quick, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna need y'all. Could y'all mute yourselves real quick? I don't want to mute y'all because I might forget to bring y'all back up. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. What's going on?
What's up with it?
Chilling, chilling. What's your dis? Well, first of all, let me ask you a question. Are you restreaming this?
No, why? No,
Because I need to know if people are trying to capitalize off of the content or if they genuinely want to have a conversation. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not trying to capitalize off the content.
I was just
Did you say
asking.
this is a smoke show? Like,
It is a smoke show. We still gonna get to it.
yeah,
I'm just trying to understand whether or not people are in character or if they really do want to have a conversation. That's all I was asking.
nah, I didn't come up here to bullshit.
All right, let's go. What's happening?
Not that you say it's a smoke show. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you see my content.
So what's your disagreement?
Okay, so my disagreement is it's the hypocrisy.
Mm.
I watched the
Hypocrisy.
live.
Hypocrisy
Hold
with regard to what?
on, I'll finna explain.
Okay.
So I watched the pre-record you uploaded, and you was talking about Bad Bobby,
Who?
Bad Baby, Bad Baby, Bad Bobby.
How long ago was
Some
this?
This probably about 2 months ago, probably.
It was about who?
Bad Bobby, some chick who went on
It's the
OnlyFans.
Cash Me Outside girl.
Okay, I don't remember no stream about it, but go ahead. Go ahead, get it off.
Okay, so your whole premise was about like rewarding these types of women and how you got to stop engaging with them because they monetize this or whatever. But what's the difference between her and Brittany Renner?
Because she got an OnlyFans, and I tell niggas not to give her money on her OnlyFans, versus having an interview with Brittany Renner, like I have a interview or a conversation with anybody. And I'm not trying, when I interview people, I'm not there to debate them and I'm not there to hold them accountable. I'm there to get their thoughts and be able to get the content and let them get their shit off. I don't care about what your background is. I think that if you got a story to tell and it's compelling enough, my goal is to let you get off your thoughts and then let the people determine whether or not they agree with you or disagree with you. But I don't advocate for no man to go and pay for another chick's OnlyFans.
Okay, but like I said, like if you fly a Brittany Renner out, all
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
and you pay her,
Mm-hmm.
all right, what's the difference between doing that and monetizing her through OnlyFans?
Because I don't make the money off of bad Barbie or bad babies OnlyFans. But I made a significant return on my investment by having Brittany Renner come on and tell her story.
Right, and promoted her for at the same time.
You can say I promoted her. That's fine.
No, that's what happened. I'm not. That's not what I said. That's what happened.
Okay, that's cool. I agree with you.
Okay, right. So there's hypocrisy in that. And then
How?
whenever you talk about, what do you mean? How?
How is it hypocrisy if I tell a man, hey, you shouldn't be tricking off and paying for a chick's OnlyFans because you don't get nothing in return for that because you don't even know these people in real life, versus get busting down a bag by creating content with somebody that I may or may not disagree with. You telling me that
And
that's hypocrisy?
especially when you saying that you're representing the opposite, that's
So
hypocrisy.
what? I'll have a conversation with anybody. I don't want to have conversations with only people that I agree with. What kind of shit is
I,
that? I can represent a completely different perspective. And I want to talk to people that I agree with, disagree with, that got a unique story that I can ask questions about. I don't want to
right.
be in the room with only people in an echo chamber. That's
I,
not productive to me. I just did an interview with a chick that got HIV. I don't agree with motherfuckers going out there and busting down chicks raw, but I want to know her
okay.
story. And I also think that it's a cautionary tale for people that ultimately is out there busting it down with no rubber. I don't
Right.
agree with
So
her, but so is that hypocrisy also just because I don't align with her view?
right. So when we start talking about sexual degeneracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where does Fleece Johnson fall into this?
It's the same thing. Felice Johnson was absolutely somebody. The first time that I discovered Felice Johnson was on MSNBC Lockup, and I thought that that nigga was the most hilarious thing on TV at the time because it was a long time ago. When I found out that that nigga was out of jail, I said, I got to get the whole story. I need to get the whole story. If any man watched that, if any man watched that and is still committing crimes, knowing that that type of shit existed, because the entire interview, if you listen to the entire interview and all of the clips, it wasn't just about the one thing that y'all niggas was caught up on. It was
No.
about all, no, no, no. The whole interview and the questions that we asked, yeah, it was entertaining and shit like that. Of course, we had security inside of the room. It was a bunch of people inside of the room. And one of the things that he asked me before we even jumped on the interview is he said, hey man, do you want me to just tell my story about what was happening in prison based off of what you asked me? Or do you want me to just genuinely be myself? And I said, genuinely be yourself, because I like when it's an organic conversation and I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I want to be just as surprised as everybody else. And that's what he did. And so I aired it just like I agreed with his manager. I aired it in the same way that I recorded it with no cuts. And then I made sure that I gave everybody the additional context. And so the other parts of the story that he was talking about is the fact that he had went to jail when he was a teenager. And one of the reasons why he ultimately, because he never even had sex with another man, according to what he told me in an interview, until he was in his 40s, because he never thought that he was ever going to get out of jail again. And so he also described how his family had abandoned him, how ultimately he gave over into these intrusive thoughts that ultimately led him to becoming a predator. He talked about how the security guards actually did some of the worst things to him, that they actually outlawed him from even having teeth and they busted teeth out of his face. They told him about he told about some of the torture stories about how they would take him in a basement, put peanut butter up his ass, and then let flies and all of these rodents continue to torture him and stuff like that. And so the whole story was supposed to be about making sure that we don't find ourselves in a situation where we're subjugated to what another man is telling you to do, whether it be a warden or another person in prison. And so the whole story was supposed to paint a picture. Y'all got caught up on one clip because y'all niggas is
No,
shallow as fuck. Now, hold on,
no.
this you can disagree with me, but this is my explanation. Y'all got caught up on one thing because y'all shallow as fuck. And so because y'all not looking at the whole thing and y'all not paying attention to the whole story, the only thing you care about is whether or not he's a predator. And I'm cool with that. You can disagree with it, but at the same time, I absolutely 100% am glad that I did that interview because I think that it painted a bigger story and I made a whole bunch of fucking money off of it.
I get it, but see, this is where my main disagreement comes from, is because I get the money aspect of it. I get the bag portion of it. All right. But it's when you sell it like you just did and try to make it seem like it's something else, but it's not.
It's not
It's
what?
the same. This like it's literally the promotion of homosexuality.
Is it? If you listen
Yes.
to that, wait. So you telling me
No.
that a
No. No. No.
young
No.
man, wait, let me ask you a question. So if a young man watch that interview and he see that, he gonna say, man, I think that homosexuality is cool, or he gonna say, fuck that, I ain't never going to jail. Which one do you think, if he see that interview, which one you think he gonna say? Because you saying it's the
If
promotion of homosexuality.
right.
I'm saying that it actually promotes the opposite.
Okay. So I see. I have to play dumb with you, right?
No, we having a
So
conversation.
okay. So why is he the booty warrior?
Because that's the name that they gave him on the Boondocks, nigga.
Okay. So why would he run with that?
I don't know. Ask him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't
Because
give him that name. The
because
Boondocks.
it's the
How,
promotion
how
of
come when? Hold on, wait.
homosexuality.
How come y'all niggas laughed about it when the Boondocks did
It's
it? But then when I did an interview to get the full context, y'all niggas got mad at me. Why y'all niggas ain't going to the Boondocks and holding them niggas accountable? Why y'all ain't
here's the
complaining? Wait. Y'all niggas laughed about it. Y'all gave MSNBC all of this visibility. Y'all watched it on the Boondocks. Y'all giggled and cuffed and said, oh, you shared it with your friends and family. Nobody said shit to the Boondocks, but because I interviewed the nigga, now you mad at me. Was you
no.
just do you have just as much smoke
You
for the
gonna let me? You
Boondocks?
gonna let me talk?
Wait. Because the Boondocks did more promotion of homosexuality as a result of it than I did. So why
Okay.
y'all
Let
ain't
me.
got the same smoke for the big dog platforms, but you got the smoke
Well,
for me?
well, because again, if you understand the genius of Boondocks, they were making a mockery out of it. Okay. They weren't
So
taking it
what?
serious like you. What? What do
So
you mean? So
what?
what?
Well, y'all asked me why I had him on a platform at
Who
all.
is y'all?
What
I got my own
people?
views and
Oh, okay.
opinions.
I'm
Like,
sorry. Okay, so it's your own views. I apologize. Go ahead.
right. So what I'm saying is the genius behind them making a mockery out of it is because it was promoted by NBC as something that should be taken serious.
Correct.
But it was a character. Okay,
No,
nobody in their right.
it was a real person that they characterized. It wasn't just they didn't make it up out of the blue. It was of a person, and when they did the parody of it, everybody knew who they was referring to. It wasn't just a character.
It was definitely a character. All that
It
scared
wasn't.
straight stuff. All that scared straight stuff was scripted. Like you can look it up. It's not.
So
What are we
you're
talking about?
saying that the smoke that you have with me is the fact that I
You
interviewed
just do a
Fleece
whole lot
Johnson?
of hypocritical shit. You gotta you
What was
you
hypocritical about it?
contradict
I've
yourselves
interviewed a
on a
lot of
daily
people.
basis.
So wait. So am I only supposed to interview people that align with my values and my views?
Nope, I didn't say that.
So what's hypocritical about it?
Okay, so whenever you try to push it out as and the other side of this is
Wait, what's
black culture.
hypocritical about it? Don't go away from it. What's hypocritical about
I'm
it?
not going away from it. When you start talking about the bad and the wrongs of the black culture and our culture is trash, blah blah blah, you have
Mhm.
a very strange way of promoting the shit. And then whenever you get called out about it, is I made money off of it.
No, that's not what I said. I said I also made a bag from it, but that's not
But
exactly what see. Add the full context.
that
Add the
is the
full
full content.
context. No, it's not.
That
I
is the
said
full
more than
content.
that. I gave a whole breakdown and soliloquy as to how it was and what you missed with the parts that you don't talk about, which is cool because you talk about the stuff that you think is popular or you think is cool to your audience or whatever, but you don't add that part into the conversation. That's not entirely what I said.
Anton, you said that your children should watch this interview with Fleece Johnson.
I think that absolutely, if you don't see this shit and you say it and you see it and you say, man, I still don't mind going to jail, man,
No way.
it is what it is. And more importantly, I am not going to only talk about the things that I agree with. I am going to talk about the degeneracy. I'm going to do
That.
interviews with people that you disagree with. I'm going to do interviews with people that I love and that I agree with. And my goal is to create content when it comes to the interviews. Now,
Right. You're gonna
when
continue.
you ask me my own personal views, it may differ from the views of somebody that I interview with. But my goal is not to debate them. My goal is to create content.
Right. I understand that, but that's just as deep as it goes. Like
So
because
what's your problem?
to me, what you're saying is you're going to continue to promote
No, that's not what I
the
said.
very things that you. Okay, so I mean, the very things that you say is trash within our culture, you're going to continue to promote. Charleston
That's not what I
White
said.
Charleston White should absolutely not be taken seriously by anybody.
I disagree.
In fact, I'm gonna tell you something else. Do you remember the situation with Glendon Cameron?
Yep.
Okay, so Charleston White said just as egregious stuff about, you know what I'm saying, raping women as he did.
Okay. And
Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
Charleston White plays a character. That is a fact.
Oh man.
If you
Oh man.
actually listen to the
Oh
content
man.
that Charleston, no, let's be absolutely real. Charleston White, for every negative thing that you think that he says some shit that
No, I
really
didn't think
really
he
is real.
said
No,
he
no, no, no,
raped
no, no,
white
no,
women
no.
and
Let me
changed them.
respond.
I
Let me
didn't think
respond.
that he
Let me
did that.
respond. Let me respond. For every negative thing that you think that he says way more positive, and he does some phenomenal things in the community in real life. When I go down there to Fort Worth, Texas, and I go down there to Dallas, and all of the different people that he helped and the shit that he do for the community and the things that he do for the kids and the things that he's done for justice and reform and the stuff that he's participated as far as trying to help people get out of jail and putting people back on their feet and putting money in different people's pockets, you can't even begin to imagine the type of stuff that he's done from a positive perspective. And
Anton.
so
Anton.
you may disagree with some of the shit that he says when he's trolling and when he's on platforms. And I may even disagree with some stuff that he really believes and that he really feels. But in reality, he's a good dude in real life. He's a
Hey,
good person. No, no, no,
hey,
no,
listen.
no. No, 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 no. I'm not going to let
Hey,
you sit here. Listen, I may not even necessarily be interviewing Charleston anymore. But the one thing that I'm not going to let you do is talk like he not that dude in real life. He does some phenomenal things for the places that he's been from and for the people that he's been for. He is a good person in real life. So I don't give a fuck about what you think about whether or not I'm interviewing Charleston or not, or whether or not we cool, because he's a good dude, and I'm never gonna speak negatively about him because I know what he's done for his community and I know what
I
he done for the
understand.
people that represent
Listen,
him.
listen, I understand, but again, if anybody else got locked up on the last charges that he got locked up for, you would call them a dusty
What do
dusty.
you mean? What did he get locked
What
up
do you
for?
mean? Uh, are you serious?
What was
See,
the
this is what
last
I'm
thing
saying.
that he got locked
This
up
is
for? I
what
haven't
I'm
been
saying, though.
following him. I have not been following his path lately. What did he
All
get
right.
locked up for?
He had like a animal charge and some kind of assault charge too. Like,
I don't know anything about that. And it's the same thing
okay,
that
so
I
if you
told
don't
the
know
other
anything,
people.
listen, if you don't know nothing about it, I'll just say you don't know nothing about it.
And but let me add some context. If I did know something about it, and if I did have an issue with him, I still have his phone number. And if I felt like it was something that was really bothersome about it, I would not go
Right?
online and talk to y'all niggas about it. I would call him in real
I
life.
get it, but that's what I'm saying, because you will have to come out and, you know what I'm saying, protect the bag. I get it.
I don't make no money with Charleston no more. What is there to protect?
You know, what I'm saying is that you not gonna come out and do that. I
Because I
wouldn't expect
know
you
him in
to.
real life and I met his mother and I know his brother and I know his sister. I'm not going to talk negatively online
I
about somebody that I
understand
know
that.
in real life.
I understand that, but your
That ain't got nothing to
subscribers,
do with the bag. Why y'all keep saying the bag? I know his
you keep saying the
mother.
bag. You keep saying the bag.
I ain't said nothing
That's what
about the
goes
bag with
through.
regard to Charleston. What are you talking about?
Oh man,
I didn't say nothing about the bag with Charleston.
Anton,
What the fuck you talking about?
Anton,
I
Anton.
don't
The
make no
reason,
money with Charleston no
the,
more. What the fuck the
the
bag got to
reason
do with
why.
anything?
Hold on, I'm not trying to argue with you. I don't do that shit. But what I'm saying is, the reason why you wouldn't come on here and do that is because you know your subscribers would say something. Like, people are
What?
not dumb.
I don't give a
People
fuck
are not
about what people
dumb.
think.
I understand you don't care about what people think. I know that.
So
I
what?
know that.
Listen. I know his mother and his brother and his sister in
I
real life.
understand.
I don't make money with Charleston no more. I am not going to say something negative about him because
You don't have to say
I
anything
know him in
negative
real
about
life. He's a good person. And if I have an
it.
issue with him, if I have an issue with something that he did, then I have his number. I can call him in real life. I'm never gonna do it for you niggas on the internet.
Hey, Anton, when did you hear me ask you to do that?
You brought up Charleston. I didn't. You brought him
I,
up as an example.
as a representation of the worst part of our
He's
trash
not the worst.
culture.
He's not. He's done some
Oh man.
phenomenal things. He's done some
Oh man.
phenomenal things. I stand on that. He's
Okay,
done some
stand on.
awesome things.
Okay, I mean that's how you want to ride. That's how you want to ride.
I'm okay. What else? You got any other gripes?
Um what? Oh, everybody else is dumb for some reason, especially when it comes to this
What?
election, right?
Okay. What do you mean?
So Trump being a good businessman.
What does that have to do with the election?
Well, because you were saying why you was voting for him.
I said that I voted for him because he has some phenomenal policies. He renegotiated the North American Free Trade Agreement in order to make sure that they don't have an unfair competitive advantage in Canada and Mexico. He had the tariffs in place that Biden kept in place, that still have in place, in order to make sure that he strengthened manufacturing inside the United States of America, including the steel industry, because they was dumping cheap steel over here in the United States of America. We had no new wars. We got all of the troops back home. He absolutely made sure that he lowered taxes in order to bring more revenue from big companies that had revenue overstream that they was then able to bring back over here to the United States of America. He's done some phenomenal things. He's given a whole lot of money over to HBCUs. He created opportunity zones in y'all cities that then other people can then
I,
go and invest
I
in
heard it.
instead of regentrify. So that's the
I
reasons
heard
why
it
I
all.
vote for him. I think that he's a great president, and he did a phenomenal job 2016 through 2020. What the fuck do being a businessman got to do with anything? I
Well,
can
because
substantiate why it is that I'm voting for him.
no. I'm along the same lines as you with this, but my thing is, I don't think he did good business.
What
We ate.
did you hear what I
It
said
was.
about why I'm voting for him?
Are you okay? Can I say? Can I speak?
But no, you
Eight.
you putting a narrative on me that I'm not spewing. I said
No,
why I'm
you
voting
said
for him. It has nothing to do with his business practices.
you literally said he's a good businessman,
I think
and
that
that's my disagreement.
he's a great marketer when it comes to business. I think that the way that he markets himself is a phenomenal business tactic that ultimately is the reason why he got into the election in the first place.
Right, but I don't think 8+ trillion more dollars added to the deficit while he was in office. It makes him solid with business. That's what we disagree on that.
Okay, we
And I,
can disagree. I'm okay with that.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, it's just either you get backed into the corner and then you pull the Jesus card on people, or you'll put your wife in the mix, or you
Wait.
always
We just had a whole conversation, and
right.
I
Listen,
did not at
can I finish?
I didn't at
Can
any
I,
point.
hey, listen. Every time you actually get pushback, it goes to the bag, your family, or or Jesus, some kind of way.
We just had a
Every
whole
time
conversation,
you,
and I
you
didn't go.
ran,
I didn't.
you
I who?
ran to the bag. You
How did
ran
I
to the
run to the
bag.
bag? How did I run to the bag?
When you're in a situation
Give me
for
an
upholding,
example. Give me an example how I ran to my wife, Jesus, or to the bag in this conversation we just had.
right? So in this conversation that we just had, you ran to the bag. Like
How?
your excuse for the Brittany Renner situation was that I put money in her pocket, but we got the bag.
That's not
That's
what
what you
I
said.
said. You said that I was a hypocrite. I said that
You
I
are a
like to talk
hypocrite.
to.
You are a hypocrite.
You want to stay on one subject or no? You
We
said
still talk about you
you
as a
said that
hypocrite.
I was a you no. You said when I get backed into the corner, I ran into the bag when it came to Brittany Renner, and I'm telling you that
Mhm.
that's not true. And the reason that it's not true is because what I said was I like to create content. I talk to different people whether I agree with them or not. And the reason why I'm not a hypocrite is the example that you use. The example that you use was the bad baby chick. and you said that you tell guys not to go and give money to her OnlyFans. And I said, absolutely.
Right,
Don't go and trick off on a chick that you're not getting a return on investment with
right.
because you don't even know this chick in real life and you don't get nothing out of it other than
Anti,
contributing to her
anti.
OnlyFans. Wait,
You're,
wait, wait, wait.
you're,
Stop trying to interrupt me because I'm gonna make a whole point. I
all
said,
right.
where's the hypocrisy? You use Brittany Renner in order to compare it. I said that it's
Mhm.
not a good comparison because A, I got a return on investment as a result of doing content with her in comparison to me telling people not to give money over to OnlyFans for the bad baby chick. And then I also substantiated my argument as far as creating content with her by saying that I like to talk to people that have a story to tell, that creates good content. And also, it's also based off of the fact that I don't always have to agree with you in order to create content with you. So, where did I back into the corner of getting the
Right.
bag when it came to the hypocrisy conversation, comparing her to the bad baby chick?
Okay, so again, like you just admitted to monetizing the worst of our black culture. You just did it.
Jesus Christ.
See?
Let me ask you a question, bro. Because
What's
apparently
up?
we on two different frames. When you do a live stream about me and you don't
Hmm.
think that I'm good for the culture, right?
Okay.
Do you turn on your monetization?
Do I turn on my monetization?
Yes. Can you get super chats? Does the stream make money in any way, shape, or form? Do you have monetization? Wait, wait,
I
wait,
get, I
wait, wait,
get,
wait, 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 wait. Do you make money off of live streaming about the shit that you disagree with me about?
yes.
So you monetizing in the same way that I am in something that you disagree with, or the worst thing about the culture, right?
Right, but I don't have no bullshit story about what
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
can.
wait. Are you
You
monetizing?
know what?
Are you
Do you want me to talk
monetize?
or no?
Wait, you're holding me accountable for making money off the content that I invest in and that I create. Even though I
Right.
may disagree with the
It's the
person that I'm
worst of
creating,
black
even though
culture.
I may disagree with the content that I'm creating, you fucking disagree with me in every stream. You've never agreed with me in anything that I've ever seen you do,
That's not
right?
true.
About me. No, no, no.
That's not
About me that I've seen you do. That I've
okay.
seen you
The
do.
chief see me do, yeah.
Correct. And so you're monetizing it, but then that would make you the same thing as me or hypocritical in the
It's
same
not.
way because you turn on your super chats.
No, it's not.
Why would you monetize something that's bad and then promote it to your audience? Why would you give me that
So
visibility?
the hypocrisy out. I never come on here and be like, Anton Daniels is super dope. I would never do that.
What does that have to do with what I just said? Why would you
But
monetize?
I'm just
You're
telling you that.
holding me accountable for something that you're doing.
Yes, but I don't. Again, do you understand that I don't have this bullshit story of why I need to do this? That, like, you see how you just ran down this whole spiel about how
No, I
Fleece
just showed
Johnson.
how you a hypocrite. You do the
No, you
same thing
didn't.
that you tried to hold me accountable for, but because I do it better than you mad.
No, what?
Yes, yes. Because I
No,
do it better than you.
I
Listen,
could.
listen. I
I would
promise
never
you. I
bring the
promise
booty
you.
warrior onto my
This is
platform
what
and
I
then
promise
try
you.
to make it seem like I'm doing some game changing shit. I would
No, I'm
never do
saying
that.
that you making money off of talking about somebody that you don't agree with.
Okay, that's not the same.
It's the exact same, nigga.
I would never bring a bitch like Brittany Renner a straight thought on my shit and just start talking about how great this opportunity was for us to fly her out and talk to her. I would never do that.
Okay,
That's
so
not the
that means
same.
then that just means that
That's not the same,
you still
Anton.
you still doing the same thing.
That's not the same.
You just don't do it as good as me.
No, we're not doing the same thing.
We doing the exact same thing.
Absolutely not collaborate
You're
with just.
using listen.
I
If
would
you
hold
if
on. I would
listen,
absolutely not collaborate with just pearly things.
that's fair.
For under any,
But you
I wouldn't
collaborate
have no excuses for that either.
you
We don't
collaborated
do
with
the
me.
same thing.
Even if I wasn't there, you collaborated with me.
This is a smoke show.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about on your show when I'm not there and you do a live stream about me.
You can always hit the link too.
I don't catch your shows live. People send me
Okay.
different. No, 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 no.
No,
People
that's
send.
understandable. I'm the same way.
So people send it to me. I check it out and I'll be like, oh, okay, I got you. Listen. I create content. You create content. We both do the same thing, but then you hold me accountable for the very thing that you do also.
I'm not holding you.
Regardless how you
I'm
feel
just
about
pointing
it,
out the
you
hypocrisy.
you
That's
speak
it.
You speak
Hey,
about something.
Anton, listen.
Huh?
I understand you go to keep running the same play, bro. This is why,
Running
like,
what play?
it's not. Hold on, it's not even personal. What I'm saying is that
I don't think that is personal. I think it's much
okay,
different than the guy that was just up there before you. I think that I don't hate you. I don't think that you're a bad person. I understand the game. I understand that you're
mhm.
monetizing and you're a content creator at the end of the day, regardless of whether or not you want to admit it or not. And I think that you are successfully Listen, I don't care if you say anything about me. I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care if you got smoke for me. I don't care if you do 1,000 live streams. I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with you because you haven't overstepped my personal boundaries and started talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with me as a content creator or me personally. As long as you don't talk about my wife or my child, I'm cool with it. I don't have no problems with you. We just fundamentally disagree because I think that we the same person, and I just think that you are a hypocrite because you're trying to hold me accountable for the same thing that you're doing.
No way,
Okay, that's
no
cool.
way.
We agree to disagree.
Even with what you just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say nothing that I ain't said to your face. I do think that when you get on here and talk all this family shit, and then you have like Brittany Renner in your around your family, I do think that that's hypocritical.
What about when I have
No, 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 no,
Lamar?
no.
Oh,
That
wait,
was
wait.
hypocritical what I just said.
That's fair. Listen, I don't agree with
Okay,
you,
so
but I don't agree with you, but it's a fair assessment, right? What about when I had Lamar Odom on the platform? Do you think that that was a bad thing?
I mean that was decent.
He talked about smoking crack,
No, we all know he smoked crack. I mean,
but what? But how come you not holding me accountable for having him on there and you saying that that was decent?
it was decent. He was getting over some shit. Like,
Do
do
you
you
see how
think
hypocritical you are?
that's not a hypocrite? Was he promoting homosexuality? Was he promoting doing drugs? Was he
Yeah,
promoting doing
we
shit?
talked a
No,
lot
he
about.
wasn't.
Oh wait. Yes, he asked me, "Hey man, you smoke? You smoke crack?" He talked about his crack habits.
He
He
offered him
talked about
crack.
wait. He talked about getting caught in a bunny ranch. We all know that Lamar Odom got caught with a tranny. What the fuck you talking about? It's the same thing.
So you asked him about the tranny?
What I'm
I missed.
asking you is no, I'm because you
I didn't know
disagree
about
with
that.
you fundamentally disagree with Brittany Renner and what she represents. Lamar
Yes,
Odom, what Lamar
you
Odom rep,
too.
what Lamar Odom represent was what he represented way before he got on my platform, but you don't have a problem with that though.
Was he promoting any of that shit? No.
You see how hypocritical you are?
Steve Johnson was literally being homo with you on during the interview.
What about Rashad
Like, come on,
McCants?
man, it's not the same. What are we talking about?
What about Rashad McCants? Do you think that that was a bad interview?
I didn't catch that one.
Oh, you didn't catch that one. What
Mm-mm.
about we could just go down the line because I think that you just hypocritical across the board. And
I mean,
again,
that's your opinion, but I mean, you have yet to prove where I'm promoting what I'm against.
you do live streams about me and you against me. You against what I
I don't
bring?
promote you. I promote you as a hypocrite.
Exactly. So why would you do live streams about me and promote me to your audience that then come over
As
and
a
say, "Hey, I found,"
hypocrite.
because some of your
I don't
audience
come,
members,
I don't
some of
come
your
to my
audience
audience
members,
to be like, you
some of
guys got
your
to
audience,
understand the
some of
reason
your
why I'm
audience.
doing this interview is so we can get to the particulars and this is going on. I don't bullshit with
You
people.
know, some of your audience come over from you and say, "Hey, man, I found you over here," and then they stay rocking with me, right? You actually promoting me to a
Same
bigger
way.
audience.
It's called an algorithm. It's the
No, it's
same
not
way.
because here's the difference. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. I've never mentioned your name. Maybe I have. I don't know if I have or not. Have I? Have I ever mentioned your name that you can remember?
I don't know. You can sneak this and this shit.
So I've never actually mentioned your name, which means that I've never promoted you on my platform ever. But you promote me to your platform and your users.
As
Listen,
what?
if you
As
wasn't here today, none of my audience would even know who the fuck you are.
that's fine. Do you know how big the algorithm is?
But you missing it. You missing
Wait,
my
do
bigger
you know how
point.
big the algorithm is?
But you promote me to your audience under the guise that
Anton, subscriber supremacy doesn't work with me. You
I'm
know
not
how
talking.
the algorithm
We're not
works?
talking about subscriber supremacy. I'm
I
saying
know how
that
the algorithm works.
I'm not.
Anton,
Listen. What
listen.
I'm saying is that you're actually building me up and you're benefiting from it also
How?
because
See, how am I building you up?
you promote me to your
I
audience
don't
who
have the
otherwise wouldn't know
I
me
don't
if
have
you
the
didn't do it.
sample size to build you up.
The more,
I don't
listen,
have the sample
it
size.
doesn't matter if you talk negatively or positively. The more that you talk about me, the greater that I become.
Yes, I like hate comments too. I know how the algorithm works. It works both ways.
So
Big content creators,
why would you promote me
big
if you're
hold on,
against
listen.
me? Why would you
Big
promote me?
content
You
creators,
know what I think,
big
Uncut? You know
listen,
what I think,
hold on.
Uncut?
Come on. Big content creators love to make it seem like it's a one-way exchange. The
It
algorithm
is.
doesn't work like that, and you know it.
Listen. Uncut. Let's be honest. Let's be real. If you wasn't talking about other people, nobody would fuck with you.
That's not true.
You have no original content or an original thought
Anton,
unless it's, no.
Anton,
Listen, let me no. Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
okay,
Let's get to the real of it. You have
okay.
no original thoughts on your own that people would check in and say, I want to see what Underground Uncut is saying about his own life and his own thoughts that have nothing to do with nobody else. If you don't have somebody else that you can talk about inside of the algorithm, you dead, bro. You dead to the world. You dead to YouTube. You don't even
Anton,
exist on this platform. The only reason why some people is even checking for you is because they don't like me, or they don't like the person that you're talking about, or you talking about some other subject that's relevant in the culture. I can do it all. I could do
Anton,
interviews. No. Hold on. Let me finish. I'm gonna
Anton.
let you respond. I'm gonna let you respond. I could do interviews. I could talk about popular culture. I can blog about my own life. I'm gonna be successful no matter what. So listen, the difference between me and you, in my personal opinion, is that I'm better than you at what you do. And you don't like that shit. You don't dislike me. You love me, nigga. I'm
Anton,
listen, no, stop. I'm gonna let you get it off. I'm not gonna say what I gotta say and remove you. I'm gonna let you get your thoughts off. You love me, bro. I'm Papa Time to you niggas. I'm Papa Tiny, you niggas. Listen, I done created a whole ecosystem out here on YouTube of niggas that either hate
Anton,
me, or niggas that done spawned off of me and created their own platform and now they're able to stand on their own. You niggas
Anton,
y'all don't even live stream about shit
hey,
unless
Anton,
it's relevant to something that somebody is doing that you don't like. Y'all not
yeah,
even
Anton,
content creators. You a content biter.
hey,
I like
Anton,
no. Hold on. I'm gonna let you rock. I just want to
you,
let
you,
you.
you're talking,
I want to let you.
you're
No. I want to tell you to your face.
okay,
I'm the king of you niggas. I came into y'all space and I took that shit
Anton.
over. No. I took y'all space
No,
over,
you
and
did.
now
What the fuck
yes,
are
I
you talking
did.
about?
Listen,
No, you did, nigga.
all of y'all
Anton,
together,
Anton, Anton,
is not even close
Anton.
to what the
Let
fuck
me
I'm
say,
doing on here. Dog,
let me,
do you know that I took over y'all
hold on,
space and I
Anton, let me
fucked
break this
y'all
down
up?
to you. First
Hold
of
on.
all,
I'm gonna let you respond. Y'all,
hopefully, I mean,
y'all,
we,
y'all niggas have
who's y'all niggas?
nothing. Y'all have
Who's
nothing.
y'all niggas?
Y'all have nothing. Okay, you. Let me talk about you. You have
Thank you.
nothing if you just talk about yourselves because y'all not even interesting.
Why would you say that?
Cause I seen some of your shit. It's boring as fuck. Unless it's
Is it
talking
boy?
about me.
Anton, you wish you had the engagement that my channel gets. You wish you had the engagement.
Dog, your channel
Do you
don't
know what
even
my ratio is?
your
Hey, Anton,
channel don't even
Anton. You would have 60,000 people live in your chat if you had the same engagement as me. I know how YouTube works.
okay.
So
But
again,
guess
this
what? Guess what?
hold on.
What's
I'll
up?
let you finish. I'll let
You
you
right.
finish.
You
So
right. I got you.
again, for me, I actually use the platform. I have other channels. I'm in the automotive space. I'm not just I don't even live stream off of this channel like that. My last live stream was probably like a week ago. But
Okay.
I like how you just think that people are just like under you trying to like, I don't know what the fuck you think you got going on. But that's not it, bro. I mean, maybe some of these other niggas, but you clearly don't know what's going on. You
When
just
I
saying shit.
when I fly to a city, no matter where I show up at, it's sold out. When I go to a city, none of you niggas can go to a city and say, I'm coming here, and motherfuckers is gonna show up to see you. Y'all
Anton.
have hold on, wait. Let's be for real. It's to
Does that make
capacity.
you not a
I'm gonna
hypocrite?
go to
Does that make
listen.
you not a hypocrite?
I'm gonna be in
Anton,
Houston.
does that make
Hold
you
on,
not a hypocrite?
I'm gonna be in Houston this weekend because you're talking about engagement, right? And I
Anton.
fuck the YouTube. I
There
have
we go.
80. I
There we
have
go.
80. No. Listen, because
There
YouTube
we
counts,
go.
but let's remove it out of the conversation. I got
Mhm.
8,300 people that pay on Patreon to fuck with me. 8,300. I have engagement out
Anton.
the fucking roof. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, when I go
Anton.
to a city, dog, I don't know where you from,
Anton.
but I swear to God, if you went to a venue in your own city and I went to a venue, my shit would be to capacity and your shit would be empty.
Are you serious?
That's 100% true. And I don't even know where you from.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
I got
shit
a
is
face card
crazy,
in
ain't
my
it?
city. I got a face card in my city. That's how I know you just used to talking to people who just be on YouTube all day.
Okay. I show up
That's
in
how I
niggas'
know
cities in
you.
real life. What the fuck you talking about? I just talked about real life.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, that's how I know when you get on here, you start talking to people like it's just people that be
You
on
mentioned
YouTube.
engagement, and so I said that
Yeah,
I just brought up
because I know how
facts when it come to
YouTube.
engagement.
So I'm not gonna.
What
So
city
what
have
happens
you
is,
ever announced that you was going to and niggas
hold on,
showed up for you?
hold on. So what happened was I explained to you how YouTube works, and you try to make it seem like, don't you know you're making me famous? I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care.
okay. If you don't care, I'm with it.
That's not like a knock. Like that's not like a knock. Why would that be a knock?
I'm with it. I'm cool. As long as you with it, I'm with it.
Yeah, I know. Like everybody's called an algorithm. That's how it works.
I know what an algorithm is.
So so what I'm saying is that none of this makes you not a hypocrite. Like you're very
No,
hypocritical with
you
all
the
this shit.
hypocrite.
No, I'm not. I'm not promoting things that I don't like.
You do. You promote me
As what?
as somebody that you don't like.
Okay, so do I say, hey, black culture is trash? Let me introduce y'all to Felice Johnson.
No, you promote me and you don't like
Let me
me. That's
introduce y'all to
exactly what a
Brittany Renner.
hypocrite is.
Let me introduce y'all to OnlyFans hoes and shit.
Do you
It is what it
listen?
is.
Do you do realize that you was watching me tonight? I wasn't watching you. I don't watch you live. You watch me.
Anton, I was in my garage rebuilding an LS engine for my truck, and
And
you was
then what
playing in the
happened?
background. You was playing in the background.
So you had me on, my nigga, right?
I got everybody on. What
No,
we
you
talking
don't,
about?
nigga. You had wait. So you had everybody on, or you had me on? Which one did you have?
I had everybody on.
So
I
you
get
had a
hit
whole
from
bunch of different things on in the background, rebuilding an engine.
yes.
And
So
you
how it
just so
works?
happen to
Listen, hold
turn
on.
me on too, right?
Listen. I'm finna tell you how. Hold on, I'm finna tell you how it worked, right? So what happened was I got. Hold on. Do you know
are
how?
you
Do you know
are
how
you
Discord
subscribed?
works?
No, hold on.
Listen,
Are you at least subscribed, my nigga?
I just had to subscribe today so I get the link.
I'm with that. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
But this is what I'm saying. Like I don't. I just be in the clouds.
Okay, cool.
So
I'm not tripping. I don't not like you. Again, I don't have no problem with you whatsoever. We have some
it ain't nothing
fundamental
personal either.
disagreements,
I disagree with the hypocrisy. That's it.
and that's fair. But you've never disrespected me, so I don't have any reason to dislike you. Is what I'm saying.
It's never personal with me. Not on YouTube.
No, yeah, that's cool. I mean, where else would it be? That's all we know each other from.
Now I ain't trying to hold up your smoke show.
No, I created
But
space for
is,
you. I'm with
is
it.
there
Hey,
anything else you want to
listen.
ask
Let
me?
me give you your props. Let me give you your props first. I do want to give you some props. And regardless of whether or not we disagree or not, I got to give you props because you are one of the people that actually pulled up and said what you really think. So, regardless of whether we agree or not, I got to give you props because you said what you really thought. At the
I
very
don't.
least, I got to give you respect for that.
I don't go on people's shit like that though. Like I'm rarely on panels like that.
I mean, that's cool, but I just got to give you respect because if you disagree with me, at least you said it to my face.
Now
And I
I
wasn't
do.
ducking, and I'm not ducking you either. And so, you know what? You gotta acknowledge the fact that I pulled you up to have a conversation, and I'm not trying to censor you either.
Now okay. Now because I just had Mr. Let Go over on my channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all had a situation that was just embarrassing as fuck to me, though.
Okay.
And I don't think none of y'all should have pulled up to Yanni shit to be held accountable.
I didn't pull up to be held accountable. I pulled up in the same way with the same type of energy and that I don't allow for anybody to disrespect my wife. That's just it. I don't give a fuck about what Yanni think. I don't give a fuck about what none of that shit think. Mr. Let Go and them, they got their own, they had their own thing that ain't have nothing to do with me. So they pulled up and did whatever it is that they did after me. But the fact of the matter is, Yanni called afterwards, or she reached out afterwards through somebody else, and I ain't gonna say no names. And she said that she apologized for having my wife on a thumbnail, and she would remove it, and that she would also be open to removing the live stream itself. I said, no, don't remove the live stream. I'm cool with it. Just take my chick off the thumbnail and we cool. I don't give a fuck about what people say about me. And that's why I pulled up. Ain't have nothing to do with nothing
I
else.
get, all right,
The only thing
I
I
get.
cared about was that. That's the only thing I
Okay,
cared about.
all right. Long as you made her kiss the ring, then that's all right. But the rest of y'all niggas who was
Ain't no y'all niggas. I'm
throwing,
my own person.
crying and shit,
I'm
throwing
my
niggas under the
own
bus.
person. Ain't no rest of y'all niggas.
I mean, y'all pulled up together. That's what I
I
see.
didn't pull
One
up
after
together.
the other.
Somebody sent me the stream. I told her I'm in the chat, dropped the link. I had the conversation. I wanted her to remove it. That's what she did. That's the only thing I gave a fuck about. All of that other shit I ain't got nothing to do with. I don't know nothing about that. That's the facts.
Yeah, I think that's about it. It was a whole bunch of other hypocritical
Did he
shit,
say
but
anything about other than what I said? Did he say anything contrary?
nah, he was just saying that he was trying to tell the guys to take it easy on the women or some shit.
I don't know nothing about what he did. Like I said, I ain't talked to him about it. This wasn't no team effort. I'm my own man. I stand on my own. And when I see, listen, I can't help these little nobody content creators. I don't give a fuck about that. But when somebody got a significant platform, and if I disagree with it, I will pull up and state exactly what I think. She removed her, and that's all I cared about. I don't care nothing about none of that other shit.
Nah, I think that's about it. The just Pearly shit was that was despicable, dog. Like I think you got grilled enough on that, but that was despicable, bro. I ain't
And
gonna lie, that
I
was
still
horrible.
stand on what I said. I haven't changed my stance on that at all. Even to this day, I still stand on what I said.
But that's what I'm saying though, and it's not just you. It was other niggas who was like
I don't speak for
being
nobody
egregious
else. I
too.
speak for me.
I understand that. I'm just saying this. That shit was just egregious.
I disagree. I think that I handled it perfectly and beautifully. And in hindsight, and in hindsight, when I seen how everything played out, I believe that I was right.
Totally wrong.
We can
That's
we
the
can
way
agree to
everything played
we can agree to disagree.
out. Hey, you got to be a damn fool to still be co-signing that goofy ass bitch.
What do you mean? I don't turn my back on people that I'm cool with just because the public say it. If I'm cool with you in real life, then I go based off of that. I don't give a fuck about what people say in real on the internet. If I fuck with you, I'm not gonna switch up on you just because the internet don't like what the fuck you said. If I fuck with you and I disagree with you, I'ma call you behind the scenes and I'm not gonna make no show about it just because we on the internet. That's the realest shit that you can ask for. I don't know what else
But
y'all would want somebody to do. I don't switch up on people just because other people is against them. That's not what real ones do. I don't do it just because y'all want to represent the blackity blacks. If
Anton,
I don't disagree with you, I will call you in real life. But I'm not gonna put on a show for somebody that I know in real life just because niggas want to flip out on the internet. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think.
see, when you start talking about the internet, all
Because
your
I don't
all
know you niggas. I don't have
this
no
what I'm saying.
loyalty or no
This,
alliance. I ain't
this
never
what I'm
met
saying.
you in real life. I'm not gonna do what you
This what
tell
I'm
me
saying.
to do just
How,
because
okay,
you
so
feeling
how
some type of way. I
this
don't
what
know
I'm saying.
y'all. I
How do you
do
get
know her. I know
so
her in real life. I'm not
so
to this day.
how did you get
I'm not
loyalty? Hold
switching
on,
up
how did
on
you get
nobody
loyalty?
because
How did
they
you get
have
loyalty
never
with
done
this Pearly
anything
thing?
negative to me. And if
How
any disagreements that me and her had, we had it offline, not in front of you niggas. I
how
don't
did
know
you
y'all.
how did you get loyalty with just Pearly things?
I'm not telling you that, but we know each other in real life. We link up in real
That's
life. We
what I'm
talk
saying.
in real
Like this,
life, and I don't have no
these,
problems with her.
these algorithm relationships y'all be out here
I
defending
was
with
in an
with two
algorithm relationship
man.
when we met each
This
other's
is an
families.
algorithm relationship. Some of
I
these,
was in an
hey,
algorithm relationship if we met each other's family in real life.
the
I'm not talking about
algorithm.
nobody that I just know from the internet. This is real life. I know them
So
in
you
real life.
just pearly things you knew before the internet.
Jesus Christ. Is this
That's
guy
what
not paying
happens.
attention to what I'm
No,
saying?
this what I'm
I
saying.
didn't
This
know Charleston White in it before the internet, but when I met his mother and I got to know his real family, then it became a real life friendship.
you off the chain for trusting the Fort Worth nigga, man. I'm in the area, by the way, so I'm
Oh,
just
you
saying,
just
like,
talking right now, bro.
you off the chain. Hey,
You
listen, man,
literally
that's
just
all you,
talking.
man.
You just
Hey,
talking right
hey,
now,
that's
bro.
all you, man.
You just
Hey,
talking
listen,
right now, bro.
I can tell that a lot of, especially the bigger content creators, they try to forge these relationships based on like how they can work together and shit. Like that shit fake as fuck to me, dog. Like
That's
I
cool.
put that on everything. Like I like these ain't even real relationships.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest, it's a bunch of dick ride at the top. That's it.
Is that it, bro?
Like, well, I'm
Like
just saying, like that's
you just giving a general opinion, bro. You ain't even really got no most smoke for me, bro.
why it's nothing personal. What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's a smoke show, so I want people to personally have smoke for me.
Well, that's the smoke. Like, well, if it's smoke there, it's you trying to defend these algorithm relationships you got, and people, even your old subscribers be like, "Come on, man, you gotta know better than that goofy ass shit."
It's niggas that subscribe to me. Nigga, you subscribe to me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm
That
I'm
don't mean that
telling
we
you,
all agree. I'm not
you know,
trying to
me
create an
me and
echo
this
chamber,
Pearly
nigga.
things don't end up being friends in real life. That's what I'm saying. That's a fake ass relationship. Most of these
Well,
relationships
that's
seem
your opinion.
even the relationship you had with what's her name, Six the Goddess. That come on, man. Like it ain't no
We
way
didn't.
when you start talking about how close y'all was and all the rest of that shit. No,
Yeah,
she
we
was.
was cool in real life, and that's why.
That's
Um,
that's what you think though.
no, 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 no. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how real I am. And again, you may disagree. I know shit about her for real, for real. And regardless of whether or not we cool or not, I will never say that shit online. I will never try to expose her. I will never talk negative on that type of shit. Now we could disagree and we can part our separate ways. But again, it's the same thing as it is with everybody else. I don't switch up on people and I don't start talking about them and throwing them on some crazy shit online just because y'all niggas disagree with it. People fall out every day. People go they hold on, man. Hold on, bro. People go their own different ways and they feel like, oh, okay, well, I don't fuck with this person or any that like this, all the time. But that don't mean that I'm gonna switch up and I'm gonna do some crazy shit like that. I just don't do that. And so you could feel some type of way, oh man, it's a fake ass shit. Cool. I'm with that.
No,
But I
but
see I see your ass is still watching and tuning in. You know everything about my life, my nigga.
it's not just you.
No, 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 no. Listen, I feel like you one of my biggest fans, bro. Honest to God. After all of this, I didn't even know that you knew this much about me. You know every relationship. You know every person that I ever did a content with.
Everybody see
You
all
know all
this
of the
crashing
details and
bird.
shit. You
Everybody
got
see
people.
crashing
No, no, no,
bird
no.
with this shit.
You got people on your platform trying to understand the ins and outs. Nigga, you Wendy
Anton,
Williams. You Wendy
and
Williams. You
Anton,
Wendy
that don't
Williams.
work.
Dog, no, no, no.
That don't
Seriously.
work for me.
Seriously, bro.
Everybody see you crash and burn, dog. Everybody seen
I'm a,
all of this shit fall apart.
I'm
Everybody
cra-
seen this shit.
when did I'm
Everybody
crashing
seen
and
this shit.
burning? I'm better than ever. I sleep
Dude,
beautifully.
dude, dude. There's not one instance of me groveling to some bitch online. None. Zero.
Listen, bro. I appreciate you. I think that you are good for the culture. I think that you are good for the algorithm. And I appreciate you for subscribing and
I
rocking
am.
out with me, bro.
I am. The numbers say so. The support says so. Like
I'm with
I,
it.
I understand. I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't do it. But again, like I said, man, it ain't nothing personal. You a hypocrite like a motherfucker, man. Listen, if you just so happen to scroll through, you can pop up on there. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
It
no,
is
I
what it.
support you. You support me, I support you back.
Yeah, so I didn't want you to make it seem like I was scared to pull up or some shit.
I never said that you was scared. You said that you was in the chat. I said, okay, well, let him up. I'm gonna clear it out for him. That's it. Did I ever say that you were scared?
Well, you were saying that these niggas never show up. They don't never do
So
nothing
you put
or something.
yourself in that category. I got it.
No, you put me in that category. You just did.
When I say these niggas, I didn't say you specifically. I said that this is available for anybody. Anybody that has a disagreement with me, I am not ducking anybody whatsoever. I will pull you up and we can have a conversation and I'm gonna meet you with the same energy that you give me. And so you was in the chat because you subscribed in order to be able to say what you gotta say. And so I pulled you up.
Yeah. So I agree with a whole lot of different stuff that you do, but when it comes to this YouTube shit, it just be cornball shit.
I'm with it.
Like the property shit, the just the morning show. A lot of that shit I be disagreeing with.
What do you
You
agree
all
with? Because you said what
the
do you agree with?
oh, I buy land. I'm a land buyer.
So
So
you
that
agree
video
with me
you did,
buying
when you
land?
talk about land, so I'm a car guy. So whenever you start, I tune into that stuff. I don't have nothing against that shit. But once it comes to this YouTube shit, with whoever for
So
whatever
just
reason to do
so
numbers,
tune
and that
out to the
shit be
YouTube
corny to
stuff.
me, though.
Listen, bro.
You said
Listen.
what?
I said so. Pick and choose the stuff that you want to rock with, and don't. I'm with it. You have listen.
Yeah,
You've never overcrossed the boundary that I seen, and so I don't have anything negative to say about you, bro. I think that you're cool. I'm cool with that.
so
Everybody not gonna like everything that everybody do. I'm cool with that.
yeah, people be having smoke for me. People got do live streams about me and shit. Like I don't trip.
I'm with it. I
Um,
don't know anything else.
just disagreements type shit, but ain't no smoke. So
I'm cool with it.
I think you off on immigration.
I think I'm on immigration.
Yeah, I think you off on immigration. I think that we definitely need to get more people in here with more social security numbers and paying more taxes to
Yeah,
chip
but we
in and
need to
get
do
this.
it legally. We don't need to do it illegally. That's where we differ. I actually agree with immigration into the country. I think we need more people into this country, but I think that we need to do it the right way and not do it illegally. So how am I off?
It's just when you talk about immigration, you start talking about closing the borders and all the
I
rest of the stuff.
talk about illegal immigration. I don't talk about immigration the proper way.
Right, but the thing is that they blurring the lines between legal and illegal because you get a driver's license, you start getting jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like they like illegal and legal is about to be very blurred here in a little bit.
Yeah, but it
Kids is
don't mean
going to
that it's right.
school.
We still need to be able to vet whoever comes into this country, and I think that that's what's the difference. I think that what's going on and them just leaving the borders completely open for people to come in, no matter where it is that they're from, without any kind of vetting process, is bad for the United States of America. I think that we do need more people on here in here, but we need to come in legally.
No, I agree. They got to go to work though. That's what I'm saying. Put their ass to work.
So you don't disagree with me then?
Well, whenever you start saying they taking jobs away from people and shit like that, that's when I like, nah,
Hmm.
yeah, like
All right, I'm with it.
I'm a diesel technician for 15 plus years, bro. Like, ain't nobody taking my job. If
Yeah,
somebody
but
came over,
it's a lot of different industries outside of just yours.
okay, but that's what I'm saying. So you might not want to be in the industry that anybody can do with nothing.
I agree. But we still need to vet the people that's over here because everybody that's over here ain't over here to just get a job.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So we don't
But
disagree then.
we disagree when you start saying immigrants is doing all of this, taking over, and
Illegal immigrants are doing it and they're not paying taxes because they don't have the ability to because they don't have any legal status inside of this country. That's why a lot of them work
right.
under the table. That's why a lot of them are building the houses cheaper, and then you then get to push out certain people in the unions. That's why a lot of them taking over this gig work, but they're not actually paying taxes. There's a lot of things that's happening underground that does not actually help the United States of America, and we need people to do it legally, not illegally. It's the reason
But
why there's a
see,
rule of law.
what happens is they politicize that, and even here in Texas, they'll raid the farms that are owned by Republicans and Republican donors, and they hire illegal immigrants.
I don't agree with all Republicans either.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So when it comes to a vote for these people for immigration and vote for these people if you're against immigration, I disagree with that.
I don't. I think that there's
Both
people on
sides,
both sides of the
both
aisle
sides.
that are bad people, and that you just because somebody identifies something as far as a voting pattern doesn't mean that they're good for America.
It's on both sides. That's why I say like some of these
I
the
agree.
way y'all discuss the way y'all discuss some of these issues, that make it seem like it's a red and a blue side of it. Like,
It's a black and a
it,
white side, and I'm on the side of people that do things the right way. I think there's people on
so
both sides that agree, including you, that we need to do legal immigration, not illegal immigration. Oh, what happened to him? Sorry, Unc. I didn't know you dropped off. Let me see if I can get somebody else up here. Well, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me get my crew back up here. I didn't know he dropped off. Woo! This is a long live stream. What up, y'all? Y'all back? We here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry y'all suffering through this.
No, it was interesting actually. It was actually
I don't
interesting.
think most people disagree with me the way that they say that they do, bro. I just don't.
No, they just don't like you.
I think that that's what it is. But I respect people for coming up here and saying what they got to say. I respect people. Slimmy, you muted.
Oh damn. Oh, this whole time. Never mind. No, I
Let
was
me
just
see it.
I don't
Go ahead.
I don't think that they don't like you. I think they don't like the success. And that they haven't capitalized the same way. I think that's really what it is.
Well, we'll
For some
see.
Yeah, that's
people.
why they don't like them.
Let me get a girl up here. Uh, Priscilla.
Yes.
Hey, Priscilla. What's up, Priscilla? You disagree with me? Or you disagree with somebody on the panel?
I disagree with a few things, but one of the things I do disagree just on a surface level is with your ending picture that you have on there.
I'm on who?
Um, the picture when you end your broadcast or whatever you're recording,
You
You
talking about
can't
the
on the
end of
censor
the
Millionaire
me.
Morning Show?
yeah, that picture is not it.
You don't like my
Uh,
picture? I'm sorry.
no, you look like Al Roker in there.
I'm sorry.
I,
Listen, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me see if I can pull the
so you
picture
need
up
to
that you
change
don't like.
that. But I think all this behavior, I disagree with how you're acting. I think it all stems from Kamala Harris getting elected or nominated. Excuse me.
So wait. Hold on. Let her get it off. Let her get her thoughts off. We don't want to discount anybody that's saying what they got to say.
Uh-uh.
Go ahead,
No,
baby.
go ahead.
So you saying that
Because
the way that I'm
up
acting
until this
because Kamala,
point,
uh huh,
how you were broadcasting yourself, you had a certain aesthetic and a certain demeanor that you presented yourself with, even in after hours.
wait,
But
wait, 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 wait,
your
wait, wait. How
tone, your
long have you
energy,
how long have you been keeping up with my content? Just a question.
about at least a year.
And you think that my energy is going more dark and negative now that Kamala is in the president race?
Yes, yes, I do.
Baby,
It's
listen.
like you amped it up another level, and it seems like anyone who you can give it to, you're going to give it to. And I don't think that they are the source of it. I think it's Kamala.
Baby girl. Let me give you a little bit of insight. Respectfully, I am more calm and tame than I've ever been in my entire life on this internet. If you would have seen me maybe 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, or 3 years ago, it was up. I've actually tamed myself and calmed down a lot and just only been passionate about the subjects and not necessarily the people. I'm more calm than I ever been. Versus what I used to be, it was up.
I don't see that. As far as the consistency and the energy, it is a different texture to it. Um,
You think that Kamala Harris mean anything to me, honestly?
it's looking like it. I seen the one where you did in the morning outside on the steps, and that was like next level. So
That I did on the
from that
side of the steps?
perspective,
You talking about a vlog?
you was outside, and you were
I
giving
was
your
calm
morning
on that.
thought.
I was
Are you
chilling.
sure?
100%. Listen, I think y'all
Are you?
mistake passion for hate. I can speak
No, no,
passionately.
no, no. I don't think so. Because when you convey your passion, you articulate it very well.
Let me ask
But
you a question. So you a Kamala Harris supporter, right?
no,
So what do you support?
I support policies that make sense, geared to protecting children.
So So the smoke that you have for me is that you don't think that I like Kamala Harris. Is that correct?
Correct.
So why is that smoke? Is what I'm wondering.
Because I think it's
Because I
taking you out
don't
of
like her.
character, like how you're given these, I don't know who these people are, the time of day. And I think it's clouding your judgment of how you present yourself and your aesthetic.
What do you mean? This is entertainment.
That last guy, no, that was not entertainment. The Sandman from Apollo needed to come get him out. You just
Well,
gave him content.
I can't control whether or not people um agree or disagree with me or the level of smoke that they have for me. That's just organic, but it's a show. It's entertainment.
Yeah, I don't think that you should have given him time of day, especially the guy before that, where you're sitting there saying like, "Oh yeah, we have beef, or we have outside of here, we have real conflict." So I don't feel like it's stemming from just the interaction, and you could call it entertainment, but then
Mhm.
it seems as though now it's just like what everybody else is doing, like presenting how they show people fighting and like, oh yeah, this is exciting. And I don't think that's you. And
I
that's
don't
the
think you really
aesthetic
got
that
smoke for
your
me.
brand.
I don't think you really got smoke for me. I think you like me.
No, you're mm-mm.
You've been following
Not
me
not
for
in that.
what? Why do you follow me? You've been following me for a year. Why do you been watching my content?
You present
Cause I just started
a
talking about Kamala Harris as far as on a regular basis. So I'm wondering why do you like my content? Why have you been following me?
you present a different perspective from
So
the standard
so you like my content,
media. Not all of it. Some of it is not
but you like my
uh
content though. You like it,
not all of it.
but you like
Like
it
I
though.
don't
Why you can't just admit
I
that you like it though? Maybe you don't like all of it, but you like it.
I do not really like all of it. So
So why do
there
you
are some
why do you
points you make, but not enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna watch you every day.
so you've been following me for a year, but you don't like me, but you watch me to get a different perspective, even though you don't like me. Is that what we
I have to
saying?
diversify. I have to diversify, like how you diversify
So why you don't
assets.
diversify with somebody else that you actually can tolerate and stomach versus somebody that you don't like?
Now you're trying to
No, I'm asking. I'm trying to
shift
understand.
it
No, no,
because
no, 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 no,
it's
no.
not. I never said I don't stomach you. I don't tolerate you,
Okay, it's a
or else we
figure.
wouldn't be having this conversation.
It's a figure of speech, but I'm trying to understand. I need to understand the psyche of people that don't like me, right? And so what I'm trying to understand is why would you follow somebody for a year? Justify it by diversification because I know that that's bullshit. But why would you follow somebody for a year that you genuinely don't agree with the majority of what they say? I don't go over and sit and watch Roland Martin. I just don't. I don't find him to be entertaining. I don't think that he has any good takes. I disagree with overwhelmingly the majority of what he talks about. So unless he's interviewing somebody like a Tiffany Henyard, and I'm trying to get the context behind that or something like that, you won't see me following Roland Martin. I'm not subscribed to his channel.
I guess that's where you and I differ because I think everybody has something that may add value. And
Oh, so I add value. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
when
Don't
you talk
stop.
about investing, absolutely. When you talk about investing,
So
when you
why when
talk
I
about
so why when I asked you why do you like
but
me
when you
or
give
why
the
do you
fluff
follow? No,
stuff,
no, no,
when
no,
you
no, no,
give
no, no,
like
no, no,
all
no,
of
no, no,
this
no, no.
conflict
No, no,
stuff,
no.
it's just not it.
I asked you why do you follow me? And you say I don't for the majority of it. You didn't say I like your investing. Why you couldn't show me some love and say, hey, listen, I like your perspective on some of the things you talk about from an investment
Because
perspective.
this
Why
is about
you
bringing
can't say that?
conflict and disagreement, right?
No, listen. When I ask you a question, you can disagree with me, but you can also admit to something too. You don't only have to admit to the hate, you can actually show me some love because I know you see, when I said I know you like me, you acted like you didn't. And then eventually we got it out of you that you actually agree with some of the stuff I say because I add value into your life. Anton,
But
you
I
add
didn't say I
value.
didn't totally agree. I said some of the stuff. Some is not all.
I add value to your life. And I'm entertaining and you like what I create from a content perspective. That's a fact.
Another issue I have though with you
No,
is
no, no,
how
hold on,
you
hold on,
present
hold on.
Rita. though, how
hold
you
on. We can
present
get to that.
Rita.
We got time. We're
Yeah,
gonna get to that. You like my content,
not all of it.
but you like it. You do it. What is this? Not
Are
all
we
of it.
splitting
You
hairs here? Are we splitting
yes,
hairs
we are
here?
splitting. Yes, we're splitting hairs. You like my
Or
content,
we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
so
So
you don't like
on
my
that one,
content. You just like my content when it comes to investing.
yes, I'll leave it
So you
there.
like my content. Are you one of them?
I'm not one to give in.
Don't be one of them type of women. Don't be that type of girl. Don't be that type of woman. You don't have to be that
What
way.
type of woman? What type of woman?
That's just it's abrasive for no reason. It's disagreeable for no reason. So two things can't be true at the same time. You can't disagree with some of the stuff I create or whatever it is, but then at the same time like me on this type of front too. You can only admit to the hate. You
I
can't admit
told
to the
you
love
that the
part.
investing part is on
So
point,
just say you
but
like my content. Just say you like it,
She's not
even
willing
if
to
it's
hear
some
it.
of it. You like it.
I like your investing.
You like my content.
So you want me to agree with you?
No, I want you to tell the truth.
I like your investing content.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Go ahead. You can go to the
Okay.
next thing.
When you talk about Rita and the whole speaking aspect, and she's allowed to speak, um, I think that is demeaning in a sense because not as in, but how it's presented. And I understand the aspect of a wife and the reverence she has for her husband, but when you're displaying that relationship of how she reveres you, it's not always going to be perceived as a loving interaction.
Oh, if you seen how much she adores me and she loves me, you would think differently. I just can't show that type of thing on the internet.
And I don't expect you to, but at the same time, like speak when spoken to and
She
showing
worships
everybody,
me.
look, she barks when I say bark.
No, that's not what I said.
I know that's not what you said, but it gives off that.
She not gonna answer for another man when they say, "Hey, you speak." She gonna answer for me. And so you want to take it the certain type of way because you a certain type of woman, but she likes me being in control of her. She asks me to control her. She worships me. Now you may not you be used to that. And I don't know what your background is. I don't know if you married or anything like that. But it's different for me. You may look at that as demeaning. She look at it as covering and protection. She wants to be the little girl in front of me. She wants to be the person that she don't want to have to worry about the things that I worry about as an individual. Used to being covered. She's used to being protected in a certain way to where she don't have to think about certain things. The things that she think about is fun and enjoyment and my daughter and all of that. And so she understands that can't no other man tell her what to do except for me. And she loves it. Now you may not be used to that, and I understand, but it's her experience is a little bit different.
So is
Are
that
you
for everybody though
are you married? Are you
for
married?
you to display that like in
Absolutely,
that
because my
way?
life is an open book, 100%. Now, are you married?
Yes, sir.
And how do you treat your husband? If another man
We have
say,
a
"Hey Priscilla, I need you to come in and say something," are you gonna come to the screen and say something?
I'm gonna talk with my husband first.
Exactly. So why would you disagree with exactly what it is that you seen her do?
No, I'm saying you like saying, "Oh, she not gonna speak when I speak, when I until I tell her to speak," and it's like, whoa, like I mean,
That's the exact
that
same
goes
thing you
without
just
saying.
described.
So it
You
wouldn't
gonna
be
go and
like something you have to show bravado about.
you gonna go and speak with your husband to get validation of whether or not it makes sense for for you to talk. Did you get permission to come and talk to me tonight? Don't not respond. I see you smiling. Did you get permission from your husband to come and talk to
No.
Anton from Anton Daniels tonight? You smiling, you laughing, you don't want to answer. Did you get permission to come and speak to me tonight?
Look.
No, no. Answer the question. I wanna bring out the reality in these conversations. All right. Did you get permission to come and speak with me tonight?
No.
Mmm. Mmm. What do you think about that, Priscilla?
When you put it in that light, I can see what you're saying.
Okay. All right.
And why are you shaking your head, Slim?
So she got
All
smoke
right.
for you now, Slim.
Well, what you?
Are you married? Do you
I ain't
have a
got nothing to
space
do.
in speaking on marriages?
Nope. That's why I
Hold
ain't
on,
saying
wait,
shit. I just
So
Priscilla,
shook
what?
my
So what are
Priscilla,
you
head.
shaking
Priscilla,
your head for?
Priscilla.
I
Don't
just shook my
lash out.
head.
Don't
I
lash
just shook
out.
my
Don't do
head.
that. Don't do that. It's me. This ain't got nothing. Slimmy ain't did nothing. You just admit that you wrong, Priscilla.
You just said everybody, every man for themselves.
Okay, well, Slimmy,
Oh,
she got
you
smoke
right.
for you. I can't say
You
nothing.
right. You right. You right. Okay, so I'm not married. I don't answer to nobody.
So what's your
So what we
perspective
talking
on why
about?
you shaking your head?
I can shake my head. That's all. All I
And
did
then
was shake
what?
my head.
So
All
you're
I
not
did
going
was
to
shake my
define the
head.
response. So you're not going to define the response.
To me, it just seems like you was lost in the sauce. You got caught up. That's what it looked like to
I got
me.
caught up.
Yeah.
I got caught up with
You
what?
saying you didn't you saying you did not ask to be on this live stream. So I don't you sound like you got caught up in what you was accusing people of. I ain't had nothing to
I'm
do
not
with it.
accusing. I was just saying, like, if you're presenting, that aspect of it, and it doesn't have context, it can be perceived
Oh
in
no,
a
no
negative
shit.
way.
So what's gonna be perceived of you not getting permission to be on here talking to me about something that I had absolutely nothing to do with?
It's going to be a conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta. I don't have nobody to answer to. You shouldn't be talking to me about why I'm shaking my head. Somebody gonna be shaking their
I
head
think
at you.
who who was shaking? Who else was shaking their head?
I'm saying somebody gonna be shaking their head at you when you gotta
Oh,
check in and you gotta answer about this. If you gotta check in or answer about this, you might just be talking.
I might just be talking.
Yeah,
No,
ain't no. I
that's
don't.
not what I'm about. Yeah, that's not what I'm about. I
But to
wish Q
me,
was on here so I could tell him he needs to change his name from Q Diddy, because that's screaming creep.
that's the purpose,
It's
I
screaming
guess.
creep.
I think that's why he put it up there.
That's the purpose. It's 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 for shock
That's what
value.
he does. That's what he does because he sits up there and he doesn't respect black women because he's too busy running behind older
Oh,
white women.
Ooh.
uh, 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 uh,
Where's 2K with the ocean?
uh, uh,
Priscilla,
Yeah.
uh.
Priscilla.
Yes, sir.
I think that you really a
I think
nice
she loved her
woman, and
content.
you love what we do here. I think that you
I
love
like
what you
For a
Priscilla.
found
fact.
here, and I consider you family. Okay.
Well, I'll accept that invitation that I'm invited to the cookout.
Absolutely. And you got anything
Pleasure
else for me?
P.
Anything else for me, babe?
No, I just need you to change image.
Never, never, never,
Is that the day one picture?
never. I'm never gonna change that.
Is that the day one picture?
It's a picture
The
from a video
classy
that I
cuts.
had. Let me see if I can find the video. Actually, you know what? It's the very first video that I had on After Hours. Let me see something.
Oh, the classy cuts. The day one picture.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh,
Videos, oldest. It's the very first video that I
Oh,
had
okay.
on a
So it has some
platform.
nostalgia. All right.
I'm gonna show it to you real quick since you don't like it so much. Let me see if I can
Priscilla,
find
how
it.
long you been married?
Whew. Since 2009.
Why you say it like that?
Because I don't know the exact number. I just know that when the year we got married.
Whoa. Hmm.
he's been married for like
She
Don't
don't
do
15
like
How
that.
she
you
Don't
don't
do
she
that.
don't like my
how
picture,
you
bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
how you ain't been keeping up with the years you've been married?
Because they've
You
been
don't have no
flying by.
mouse. You
Because
don't.
we've had lots of experiences, wonderful experiences.
That's amazing. That's good to hear.
She don't like
That's
Yeah.
my
great to
video.
hear.
She don't
Right.
like my stuff.
Oh, jeez. You don't think that
Anybody that knows me
that
Oh
knows
image
that I'm
right
not one for
there,
biting
like,
my tongue.
You don't like
But I
my you don't
wasn't
like
born
my
this
my
way.
very first video on the Millionaire
We're
Morning Show
not
channel?
by default what we've evolved into.
You don't like this?
just
It's a
go to
learned
the
behavior.
end and you tell me, is that the best image you
I
could put
came
up
from the
there
bottom, man.
What do you mean?
We're deaf in the face
with the plaid
and walked
shirt
away with a good story to tell.
and the salesman blazer?
You don't like my
I'm
polo plaid shirt?
comfortable
I
in
thought that it was
abandoned
pretty cool
buildings
for the fall.
or whatever place you're afraid to be found at past midnight.
You don't like my
Really,
pictures?
self-made.
This is
Got
not
it
the
out the
From
part.
mud.
I'm
4 years
talking about
ago?
the end one where
Won,
you got the blazer on.
lost, lost some more,
You don't like my intro video,
won
my very
again.
first video?
But all those losses along the way, it's defined me.
It's a reminder
It's
of
what
where
I
you
consider the
started.
victories. And you can't
You
censor
don't
me.
like it?
Why don't you have this image at the end instead of the one with the?
Why would you want to?
I love my intro video.
You look like you from Philly in that video.
Mika, your mic is real low. Where's
Oh,
Quentin's
really?
mic
Mm.
at? I love
Can you
my
hear me now?
video.
Yeah, I like that.
Can you hear me now?
You gotta turn it up a little bit more.
Mm.
What'd you say, Mika?
No, I was just asking if you guys could hear me.
It's still kind of
That's
low,
all.
but I can hear
Hmm.
you.
But yeah, so I would
All right, well
appreciate
listen,
if
I
you.
appreciate you, Priscilla.
No
I
worries. I
like you, Priscilla.
appreciate you too, brother.
All right, thank you. You're welcome to come to the
All right.
cookout. All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh man.
Quinn
Anton, you
say
might
he
have
in
to
the
turn me
back.
up. That I think that's
I
on
don't
might
see
be on your
Quentin.
end.
Hold on, let me clear out the back because maybe I can't see him because
Is this better?
mm-mm. Let me
Somebody
bring
back
Quentin
there
back
had
up here.
somebody
Huh?
back there had some Kendrick Lamar smoke. I know. I know that. I know they had some Kendrick Lamar smoke. He probably gone. No.
There you are, Quentin. What happened, Quentin?
Well, I said I'll come back if somebody has some smoke for me, and I heard my name.
Oh.
No, she ain't had no smoke for you for real.
Oh, okay.
What do y'all think about the
Oh
show
well,
tonight?
maybe she did. I like it. I like it. I'm glad. I'm
I
glad the
I
two.
think if
I'm
she
glad the
married,
two
why she worried
dudes.
about if I like black women? If she married, why she care?
Uh oh.
What I'm wondering is,
Can
should
you
I
hear
make
me?
this a regular thing?
Yes.
Nah, this shit
Yes.
is fucking bad for my blood pressure.
Why?
Nigga, I got hypertension, nigga. I can't be dealing with these niggas.
Why?
Shit.
I think that the people enjoy it.
All right.
I don't know, man. Sorry, I got my grainy camera on.
Earth
You
Bear,
don't
you
think that
gotta
the people
chill.
enjoy it, Quentin?
I think they do.
Yeah, of course they do. That's why it's 18,000 people in here right now.
I don't
Eighteen
know what's going
thousand.
on. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow night.
Why does Ari have smoke for me? Bring your bitch ass up here. Well, sorry, punk ass.
I don't know.
Jesus.
I just play.
Jesus.
Let me get AM
I
up
got
here real
smoke
quick.
for the people who keep thinking this is makeup. This is my skin.
Let me see if I can get my dog AM in
I
here.
drink water.
What up, AM?
Stupid.
What's going on, fam?
Oh, chilling,
What's
bro.
poppin',
It's
man?
been a hell of a night.
Hey.
That's what I could say. It's been a hell of a night, bro.
I just lost to
Yeah,
Ohio
I
State
had
and
to
I just
come
feel
over
my
here and
throat.
check on you. I was doing my show, and I just happened to click on your show to see what you was talking about. And you had this look of disappointment on your face. I said, let me go over here and see what's going on with Anton real quick.
Nah, I was just I was inviting anybody that had a negative issue with me. It looked like we got a whole conglomerate of people in the back, so I'm gonna do a part two tomorrow. Nope, that was mine. That was my mistake. So
Yeah,
but
what
yeah,
was
that was the whole purpose of the stream. It was if you got smoke, then let's get it in and just going from there. What happened to Slimmy? Is that still on my end?
uh
Shit.
I don't know. I can't see
That's
them either. I can
Slimmy.
see
That's
I can see
Slimmy. That's Mika.
What happened?
Yeah, that all of that is on my end. That's 100% on my end. All of that is my fault. But hopefully I can get it back. But yeah, that was the purpose of the show. It was all about smoke.
or
So I don't know,
but
man. It's a weird thing right now. And that I just wanted to give the people an opportunity to be able to air their grievances. So that's
It
it.
was
where's two
dope. It was a
where's
couple
two
people that came up here with, you know, they were saying they speaking their piece. A couple people that they
or
couldn't
oh yeah.
substantiate a consistent argument.
I heard the last lady that was up here. We're not voting for Kamala Harris. I don't care how much shaming y'all do. Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Nah, I'm not
Not
either.
gonna happen.
I'm not ever voting for a woman in general to ever be president specifically. Maybe a senator, maybe something else like that. But as far as president of the United States of America, not gonna happen for me.
But at least y'all are men. The women, if you're not voting for Kamala, they're all over your timeline. They're in every post that you're on.
On my timeline?
No, I'm saying if you're a woman like me
Oh.
who's not voting for Kamala.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, y'all supposed to be on sister code, so it's a little different for y'all. But I don't know, man. It's
Yeah, I've been
crazy out here in the
She don't
streets.
bring no money in my pocket or in my household,
I've
so
been seeing a lot of women.
we're good.
I've been seeing a lot of women saying they're not voting for. 'Em.
I lost all of my super chats that I was supposed to run through. I can't even read none of my super chats
Um,
because when it started buffering, it lost it. But I don't know what's happening right now.